So we were the first one to break more than 500 DLC on Steam.
Well, that's cool.
And now we've blasted past it to whatever it is now. We don't have all of the 838 on Steam, but we have a good chunk of them.
I can remember before I knew what Fantasy Grounds was, somebody mentioned it to me, and they were upset because they went to Steam and the DLC download was like $2,400 or whatever to get it all. And so that made them go, I'm not even going to look at it. And then later when I realized what it was myself, I went back to that person and said, hey, you know, that's just if you order everything there is. You know, you can only just get one if you want or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I bet you've had comments from Steam people that say, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me change the screen, everybody.
Flip it on its end and highlight it as a positive.
That's Doug Davison, guys. He's the president of SMiteworks.
What's up?
Checking in. No.
$6,800 on DLC.
Oh,
Needless to say, I don't think anyone owns all of it.
Yeah, I would think if you never had used Fantasy Grounds and now you went to download everything, you'd never get to it.
Yeah, and I guess if they're on the stream listening in, if you decide to buy all $6,824 worth of DLC that we have on Steam, I will send you a letter, a Christmas card this year, and say, "Hey, thanks for supporting Fantasy Grounds."
You heard it first, everybody.
For the Christmas card.
You heard it first.
I've got 16 grand in the bank. How much to get you to hand deliver that Christmas card?
Yeah, with a bow on his head.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you'll show up in an elf costume, I'll buy everything.
Hashtag incentives.
If enough people buy it, I'll do road trips around the country in an elf costume.
You're like Day and Silent Bob. Hey, are you such and such?
I only need like $4,000 to complete the package, probably. I don't know.
That's funny.
You would shit if Doug showed up at your door in
an elf costume.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
That should be an item in the store. There you go. So,
elf costume.
With Doug, you know, if you buy the DLC, yeah.
You want the expedited delivery or the?
You want the explicit delivery.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
All right, so we're gonna wait for the president of SMiteworks to finish updating his Fantasy Grounds plan before we start the game. Thank you.
So, Doug, back to a question that I asked earlier. Is it possible to rent out that ad space that pops up?
Absolutely not.
I knew it. I told you. That would so piss everyone off.
Aha, done.
Yay! So, for those of you who missed it, my mods found my computer online and decided that they'd post a picture of it in my Discord. I'll share it here in a second.
What channel?
I'll put it right in Fantasy Grounds there, so you guys can see it. But that is my computer.
Wow. No, it's still not doing push to talk.
So did you like buy Dave's old computer or something? Dave, isn't that your old computer before you got a new one?
He keeps calling his computer a potato, so then when you see that.
Yeah, my mods call my computer a potato.
The question: did you ever? Are you webcam streaming now, there, Geo?
Not this show, no. But I am doing some webcam with Susie Q on Mondays, and it's families mostly.
Is that on the? Never mind, not on that website, right?
No, it's not on that website. No. On Monday nights, we switched Game Masters 911 from Thursday nights to Monday nights, and we renamed it Legends and Lore. and we are doing it with webcams now. And people have been enjoying it, except for the first episodes where Susie's boobs broke the stream.
I remember that.
People were so happy to see Susie sitting there in a low-cut T-shirt that they were like throwing cheers and everything like that. And they threw so many, it actually shut OBS down. It shut down my stream. I mean, everything. It just came to a screeching halt.
That potato overheated.
Yes, the potato overheated. So, but we're back on track now. And does everybody got the map now?
Yeah.
All right, so it's been 3 weeks since we last played. Why don't we go ahead and reintroduce ourselves, since I don't think a lot of people know who we are anymore. So let's start with Benazar. Who are you?
Do we know who we are anymore?
I don't know me. I don't know me. Do you know me?
I am Benazar Ardra. I am a half-drow bard. This is my first bard. I'm kind of enjoying it. So, get to do a lot of tricky stuff, lots of spells, and I get to be a smartass sometimes.
Nice thing about bards is you can just play as many of them as you want, sometimes in the same session.
Oh yeah, just have a party of 6 bards.
Like a pile of them that you can eventually play.
A gaggle. Gaggle.
A gaggle of bards?
A murder of bards.
Yeah.
And who are you, sir, as behind the character?
Oh, I am CJ, and I do absolutely no streaming of any kind. I'm just kind of here for the ride.
Smart one.
Because I know Rob in
That's what
person,
she said.
and they were short.
All right, let's go with Splug.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave. I play Splug, and I play a what kind of kid? Tempest Cleric. And I stream, and you can check out my stream at the Digital Dungeon Master or the Digital DM.
Awesome. Let's go with Rubric.
I'm playing Rubric, the spider with the eye patch right now, currently, who is a Furbolg druid who has a love of eye patches. So I'm also Doug Davison in real life, one of the owners of Fantasy Grounds. And
He exists. I've seen him.
I do exist, and I have not yet been caught in a elf costume, but for the right amount of money, could be.
So instead of elf on a shelf, can I get Doug on a shelf?
Yeah, for the right amount of money, I'll do just about anything. Yeah. Let me rephrase that. I will do certain
anything,
embarrassing
huh?
things. Yeah, certain embarrassing things. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's go with which of the cousins is this one? Let's go with Eddie.
Hello everybody. My name is Cousin Eddie, also known as FSHSchmo. I totally forgot everything else I was gonna say. So yeah.
Just do it off the cusp.
Yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/FSHSchmo. Same thing with Facebook and Twitter. And if you have not done so already, get your tickets for QuestCon in October. Lots of AL adventure. Robert Aducci's going to be there. Robert Schwab's going to be there, which I plan to get inebriated with him, so it should be fun.
Awesome. Trigon.
Duff563 here, streaming on the Praetor's Rejects channel, playing the hapless, but not by design. Just happens to be the way it is. Tragon Misplayed, the half-elf rogue.
I don't know if
who
Schmo's
just
in.
Can't catch a break. And it's good to be back with everybody. It's been too long.
Is it Tragon misplayed or misplayed?
Yeah, we'll change it to misplayed, yes. Yeah, all of the above. So we'll just take it because that's just the way it rolls here.
And last but not least, Cousin Clark.
That might be least. Cousin Clark is a fighter bugbear, cousin to Cousin Eddie, and dressed for the holidays a little early. And I haven't played for 4 weeks because off for 3 weeks plus last session I was in Seattle getting another liver or maybe just a checkup. And player is Rob 2E or ROB2E. I can be found everywhere, anywhere by that on the internet. And if you can't find me, then let me know. And I'll sign up for it.
And
He'll show up at your door.
he'll show up
at
to
your
your
doorstep,
house in an
Yeah,
elf
and
costume.
I've just started a Doug Davison Comes to My House fund, and it has $1 in it, and I put that $1 in it. So that's me, and I'm ready to go.
Excellent. And I am your host, possibly for the last evening in our Tales of the Yawning Portal, depending on what these goofballs do. My name is GeoQuester, and I am your game master for this evening. So, who wants to volunteer and attempt to remember what we did nearly a month ago?
Ain't gotta be me. I don't fucking know shit.
Everybody wants. All right, going.
Crickets.
I'll do it.
Awesome.
All right. So there was a fight with some dwarves, which is a while ago. Some Duergar. We killed a lot of them. They killed a lot of them. Vostok died. They explored more of that level, and the half drow bard kind of snuck up behind them. Might have summoned some skeletons. Might not have. It's unclear. More fighting. We fought some animated armors that kind of fuck people up. And kind of, we encountered a succubus, and that didn't go great. Although we're all alive, kind of. And we still had some more dungeon to explore, and we knew that we're trying to find like this forge or this magical thing that produces magic weapons. And kind of kept exploring, and then we found a dragon, which we'd heard about a couple times. Now I finally get to see it, and either kill it or die horribly trying.
Indeed.
I think that was a pretty sufficient way of describing the current predicament the players are in. So I shall give you a point of inspiration. Whoa. You may choose one other person to give a point of inspiration to, sir.
I'm going to give it to Tragon.
Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm going to need it.
Yes, and Tragon, I'm giving you a freebie on your one of your perception checks. That the bridge that you all had crossed over to get to the southern bank here, when you got to the other side, you see the fact that this bridge is not the most stable.
Glorious.
And I will relay that information to everybody as a small trickle of something travels down my legs as I look across the way and see this black dragon going, oh no. But I'll let everybody know about the bridge.
Okay, and as we begin today's session, we have Ruprecht on the ceiling, and he is a ginormous spider with an eye patch. And he can see that there is a large, black, scaled reptile with wings.
That's a fucking dragon. Holy shit.
Amongst its treasure.
I go to Seattle for a medical appointment, and all hell breaks loose.
It slowly lifts its head and kind of looks to the west towards the direction of the player characters. Okie dokie. We are going to start up since we had initiative last time. But go ahead.
Does anybody have spider sign language? Because if so, you just saw me do the oh shit signal in spider sign language.
Just a wad of silk drops.
That's where like 6 legs go flying out and 2 legs barely hang onto the ceiling. Yeah.
It's close to thieves can't, so I kind of understood it already. So
yeah.
Now, since all of my streamers are absolutely new to playing with Fantasy Grounds, everybody has their little note saying, "Be sure to hit the next actor button."
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I make no guarantees, but I'll try.
Where's that?
I have
on a note that you stuck to your monitor.
As a player who was not here last session, I have a question. Is there any information about Nightscale? Is he friendly? Is he enemy? We don't know. What's the story?
All you see is all the spider sees is a large dragon who the spider is now frantically flailing his hairy arms at you from the ceiling, and pointing in the direction of the island. And if you wish to roll a perception check, you can indeed see the large scaly beast. If not, you can just hear the noise of it rolling around in its coins.
I'm going to roll a perception check as I approach that area anyway.
There's some fluid dripping down from the ceiling in the vicinity of the spider.
Some silk.
You can hear it splashing down into the lake.
So I will go as far as that if I can in fact make it that far, and
You
then
can indeed make it that far, and when you get to that point, you will see that there is a large creature over there who is currently lifting its head, its serpentine head, and looking in your direction.
all right, I will ready a defensive attack should he decide to come at me and melee me. But other than that, I will not do anything. Come at me, bro.
Splug, sir.
Boy, this is a hard one. He hasn't engaged us at all, but he knows that we're here. I'm taking it. Especially hearing the piss dropping into the lake from Rupert.
There's a lot of sounds of dripping water and other such things. Yes.
Splug is going to ready an action in case this dragon comes into range, and then I will make my decision if I decide to cast upon it.
It's probably running down 3 of my legs right now.
And you're hanging upside down, so it's actually coming off the top of your head.
So Cousin Eddie is going to retreat back 30 spaces and then dodge.
Did you say 30 spaces?
Yeah,
I'm
30
pretty sure he
spaces. As far as I can go, I think I might like bonus action, even though I don't have one to dodge. All right, so let's see here. We're in initiative. I'm assuming we're probably gonna stay there. All right, so Cousin Eddie's gonna take out his final cigar and kind of look at his cigar box.
Whoa,
Disappointed.
you're out of these things now?
Toss the box into the lake and spark it up and look back at y'all and be like, we got some killing to do, boys. I'm out of my cigars. We need to get back to town. And he's gonna go into a frenzy and advance
hit
up there
me?
with his cousin.
I hope that's not like the Aztec calendar ending on a certain date, and that's going to spell your doom when you're out.
Let me tell you, that is an ominous sign.
As
That's-
a
You
reminder
actually-
to all
That's
of
the next
players,
module.
by the way, speaking
You-
of
you-
frenzy and other such things, as a reminder to all the players, you do have the ability to remove your own effects at this point.
What kind of what?
Yep, it is hard-coded into the brand new Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, dude, that's pretty sweet.
Can
I
you
might-
tell us
I
how
might
to
have
do
to buy
that?
stuff now.
I think all the
Concentration,
listeners
too.
out there would be.
Freaking love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So, for example, if you hit the little on the combat tracker, if you hit the effects button on your combat tracker, it'll pop it up for you, and you will see little red minus buttons on the side, which is delete item. If you double-click that, it will delete said effect off of you.
I do not see a red.
Mr. Dungeon Master,
Yes.
my chat would like me to challenge the dragon to a game of chess. Is that possible?
When you get closer and speak to it, possibly.
All right, let me see if I speak Draconic while Rupert does his stuff.
Yes.
All right. Rupert thinks it's probably going to be a fantastic idea to go closer to this dragon. But instead, I'm just going to stay up here on the side. Let's see. I'll move over along this way, kind of crawling along the edge.
I do not see the red. Maybe it has to be your
And
turn to do
I'm going
that.
to ready a web at the dragon if it closes within 30 feet.
Excellent. Tree gun.
I'm just kind of murmuring to myself, why are we engaging this dragon? But I will back up, ready my bow, and try to hide.
Awesome.
You'll do fine this session, Tragon. You'll hit it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Team
He
Tragon.
hid
Right here.
so well.
Whatever.
All right. Benazar's perception is that bad that he's gonna have no idea what anyone's talking about.
Well, it's not so bad that you can't see Trigon trying to hide behind his bow.
Yeah, I kind of give him a weird look, and I just kind of trot along.
Behind his bow.
He holds it up like a stick in front of him. I'm a tree, move along, I'm a tree.
And I'm kind of just lazily plucking at my shamisen. I will...
Try making it wider, you say.
Counterintuitively, I will take the dodge action in my turn.
Excellent.
Making the combat tracker wider is going to help
And
me
then
find
as
the...
you do so, you will all hear, and a few of you
when
will
it gets
see
when it gets to my turn, we'll see if
that
it shows
the
up.
great beast, which is Night's Scale out there on that little island, moves to the north and slips into the water and beneath its glassy black surface.
That's not good.
Oh, I don't like that.
How high is the ceiling in this area, in this cavern?
Mommy,
20 feet in the center above the water.
where's my mommy? Mommy.
How big is that beautiful beast of a
So
black
I'm not
dragon?
seeing
How
any
big is that?
kinda-
Is that the size of a dog?
That is the size of a large school bus. Actually,
Oh.
more between the short bus and the long bus. It's about 20 feet long.
Hell, are we scared this goddamn thing for? This thing is a baby.
Hey, don't make fun of my short bus now. Come on.
I still don't see these red marks where you can remove your effects.
It's only if you own the effect.
If you
Yeah,
put
so
it
like
on.
my cloak of protection, I should be able to take that off, right?
If you put it on, but if it's already been put on, it's not. But if you add a new effect now, then it should allow you to remove it.
Oh, okay, so it's only going forward. I got you. All right. So he went in the water. That both intrigues and scares me. So I'm gonna move up 30 more feet and ready my glaive should this dragon appear before me. And that's it.
R.I.P. Jerry.
I have my. It is now called my. It is now called my Glaven Flavin.
Slug is going to move up to the tip of the little island here. Well,
Yeah,
the
I
short
think-
eye.
Just
And I'm
the
going to
tip.
ready another
You're right,
action.
Justin.
Just
I
a
think it
tip,
was
not
applied
too much.
by the
And I'm just going
DM
to kind of ready
way
an
long
action
time
in
ago.
case that thing comes up and it's threatening. Then I will go ahead and have my trigger to do my action, which is going to be a spell, by the way.
So all the effects that are on there now, we can't do it, but anything in the
That son of
future
a
we could.
bitch. It's only the size of a dog. I mean, how scared can we be, guys? I mean, come on.
It's a pretty big dog then. He was taking up 4 squares.
Yeah. I've seen bigger.
He was real far away. That's why it
That's
looked
what
like a
she
dog.
said.
Yeah.
I would say, but it's a dragon. But it's not the first dragon you guys have killed. So
Yeah, that's right. Didn't we like kill a whole family of dragons and stuff?
Don't say that out loud, Jesus. He's gonna get mad.
As a free action, can I like take? Oh my god, this is gonna be bad. Can I take my turkey neck and like stick it down in the water to see how deep it is?
You may. Okay, so your turkey neck is not very long. Some people's turkey necks are longer than others. Yours just happens to be a little short. So you stick it in.
Wow.
It gets. You stick it in. It gets wet, and you don't touch the bottom.
Yeah,
She's pretty big.
I run into that sometimes.
Cavernous.
It's like putting a hot dog in a 5-gallon bucket, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boys, if you're quiet, you can hear it whistling. All right, I'm gonna move over here.
Your hot dog sing.
Ready in action. If this thing pops up, I'm gonna swing it.
Okie dokie.
All right.
All right, Rubric, what are you gonna do?
I think Rupert is gonna try to get closer to everyone else a little bit just over to the middle, where it also happens to be the tallest ceiling, I hope. And then I'll do the same thing, just ready to shoot a web if I see it break out of the surface within 30 feet or so.
Awesome.
And there we go.
Well, I'll peek out from behind my bow, and seeing that everybody's proceeding forward, going, "Oh, it went away," and we'll walk up here next to Splug and see if what he sees way out there in the dark, cavernous lake.
Just come with me. We'll die together, Dragon.
All right, well, I've got my action held for a bow shot.
I love it how Praetor's, after every sentence, he has to end what he's saying by making a period with his breath at the end of the sentence. Just look for it, everybody. Look for it and notice it. Drives me fucking insane.
And nonchalantly walks back here.
Because whatever I say is important.
Back here into the deep, dark cave that nobody knows what's back there. Awesome.
Yeah. I'll dodge again, and we're good.
Back.
Okay. Yeah, it's back to you, sir.
Somebody's going to jump in the water.
Yeah, my plan is to just move down and keep getting a little... I'll move to there and ready a glaive attack for any baddies.
Okay, and while you're right there, I'll open up that little spot next to
you. Eddie, I thought you were going to take your turkey neck and kind of shake it in the water and say, here, dragon.
Get some.
That
only works if it's a female dragon.
Strangely enough, you do hear kind of, on Splug's turn, you do hear a slightly feminine voice echoing in the darkness of the cavern around you. And it says, "Small mortals, why do you disturb me?"
Holy Christ.
Hello.
It's not the same voice of the woman that was in the room, is it?
It's not the goddamn
but I only have one woman voice, so...
Okay, sorry.
Is this you? Is it Mrs. Dragon? Come out. Come out. These bugbears need to talk to you.
And I'm ready in action again for another spell.
Excellent. She does respond to your taunt, to your call, and those of you who are on the southwestern shoreline, you can hear that maybe the voice might be calling from closer to you, and you hear her say, "What a strange group of humanoids. I smell goblins, elves, and one of you with giant blood. Ooh. Have you come to pay me homage?"
No, actually, we came to take your treasure piles over there on the island. I mean, sorry about that. I just kind of slipped out.
So Cousin Eddie will holler out, "Hey, why don't you pop your little head up and so I can get a pretty look at you? We got some goblin you can eat."
That's a bunch of bullshit. You're not eating me.
Says the bugbear, who is also a goblinoid, so hey.
Rupert will wave his little spire legs around and attempt to communicate and chitter.
His legs off like a Helen Keller or some shit.
Cousin Eddie's gonna throw a javelin at Rupert because he hates fucking spiders.
Burn it.
Can I do a perception check to maybe try to tell where this voice is coming from?
Yes, you can.
That should be interesting.
You know that it's somewhere north of you.
Somewhere north of me. Could I ready an action and maybe Rupert, you try to triangulate it from your angle and get some like vision with your 8 eyes, and then you tell me where she's at, and then I jump on her?
Yeah, I'll be able to speak back to you in spider sign language.
Just like pee some web out into the water or something where it's at.
I'm doing like the spider version of YMCA right now. I didn't know if you could tell.
Like 3 different times.
Yeah.
I've got a weird mic popping. Can anybody else hear it?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
That's what I said.
I'm gonna ready in action. If it pops up, I'm gonna kill it.
Usually that's from a 2400 baud modem.
Is that any better? Or is it still...
I think your acoustic coupler must be slipping off.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me hit the flux capacitor. I'll be right back.
Okay, so Rupert will move over to this area. Do I spot anything? Because, looking down into the water directly, I don't know what kind of lights are in here, but is anything visible?
There is no lights in here, but
Okay.
from your vantage point, you do see mounds of treasure on that little island.
Okay.
Hmm.
And I've got dark vision 60 feet as a spider, and then blind sight 10 feet. Okay, so I see mounds of treasure. Do I see any ripples or anything in the water, or is that something
You
that's
can roll a perception check. Matter of fact, I'll even give you advantage because you are on the ceiling.
All right. So
Is this any better?
Yes.
Yes, it seems so.
there we go.
Still sounds sexy as ever.
Okay. So, Rupert, I am going to tell you a little bit of information in a whisper.
Okay.
Ooh.
Secrets.
I wonder if Rupert will morph back into a person to tell us and forget he's on the ceiling.
Rupert.
And sploosh right into the water, right?
Okay, so if anyone's watching Rupert moving around on the ceiling, I'm headed basically towards the island, and then I appear to be kind of spinning around and as if I'm scanning, and then I face towards this direction and stay kind of facing this direction.
So are you trying to point with your fangs or with your eyes?
Yeah, I'll pull one leg off the ceiling and point it like a pointer, like a dog. And I'll kind of point over in this general direction. Let me draw a pointer here for you. I'll just point over here somewhere. Or there, maybe. And I will, again, ready a web. I guess I can't actually point a specific spot because that's a long way away. But
Fantasy Grounds College changed their logo on the Discord server. Hey, by the way, for those of you watching that don't know about Fantasy Grounds College, you should look into it.
Have a giant spider hanging out on a ceiling pointing.
Just search on it.
Yeah.
Search for it on Google. Go get on their thing.
Splug.
Yes.
Mommy. Can I possibly try to perceive anything in the water, Mr. DM?
Yo, by all means, please roll me a perception check.
Do I even want to know?
So, you realize that your bow actually is blinding you more than it's helping you hide. You don't even see the lake. You're holding the bow so you can't even see the lake. I mean, it's right in front of your eyes.
God, someone kill this character, please.
I'm gonna try. I'll try tonight.
I'm gonna hide behind Splug and ready my bow action. Again, I think he's right here, Splug. Get ready. The spider's looking at me. I'm scared.
Yeah, but he's got a bunch of eyes. I mean,
Yeah, but they're all looking at me.
oh
He's
boy.
pointing a leg, a big hairy leg in that direction.
Was I able to hear this earlier conversation?
Oh, I'm
Which
yelling
one?
it. Yeah, if you want to know. So
No, I mean from when the dragon was talking. Or presumably.
Oh yes, everybody in the whole cavern heard it.
All right. I will meekly step out here and I will ask, what kind of tribute are you looking for? We're kind of new to this area.
Give me a moment while my son is asking my wife a question. I will take whatever treasure you're willing to pay me as homage.
Okay. Let me see what I've got. I got a bunch of scrolls.
Oh no, all of it.
Hello.
Not just
Oh,
a
I'm
tip,
sorry,
all of
guys.
it.
Not just the
Wants
tip.
it all.
I just started emptying my pockets. I'm just pulling it all out. Lint, gold pieces.
You can have this and this and this and this.
I mean, I can't give you this instrument because technically it's not mine. It belongs to the College of Foclucan, I believe.
You hear
So-
a rumble in the cavern,
Oh shit.
like a deep throaty growl. It's almost like 100 crocodiles or alligators suddenly start rumbling all at the same time. The water begins to kind of splutter and move, and there's little wakes and ripples everywhere.
I bravely dive back into the cave and dodge again. Or if the talking was an action that I don't dodge.
You can dodge. I'm okay
All right.
with that. All right, now before it's cousin Clark's turn, she is going to surface. She swims around, and then Eddie, you will see about 15 feet off a shore north of you. Rupik, you will see about 20 feet to the west of you, and Splug about 15 feet to the east of you. Her head comes up out of the water with a little bit of her neck. She inhales deeply, and then she breathes.
Oh god.
So I'm
Good
able
night.
to shoot her with the web when she pops up,
You may indeed hit her with a web if you wish.
or attempt to at
And-
least.
Any of us that have held actions?
Too.
Yes, held actions you guys can go ahead and utilize if you are
Yeah.
within range to utilize it.
All right. So
This is going to be interesting on this web because what are you going to connect it to?
Son of a.
just wrap her head in a web.
Okay. So you put some web on her head.
Like an alligator. Web her mouth shut.
And I would like Splug and
Yes.
Trigan to
Oh, boy.
please make me dexterity saving throws as she exhales.
She's got Bane on her, so I just put Bane on her.
I see.
So, do we roll them, or are you gonna?
I'm going to have you guys roll them. I always allow the characters to roll their own saving throws.
Okay. Here we go.
That way I can't be DM dice mod hacks.
We're in good shape, Dragon. I think
You guys are in great shape.
We'll take half
Both
damage.
succeed.
we only take half of 24d6 damage.
It's only a young dragon. We're fine.
Oh shit!
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Oh man, it auto concentration. That is awesome, Doug. That is awesome.
I think it's cool too. We did it last night. Love it. Absolutely love it. 40? Really, Geo? Really?
Yeah, that was it.
That's kind of a lame roll too.
Yeah, it actually, if I look at it now.
It was kind of a crap roll. I mean, out of 11d8, that was kind of crap. All right, and then she goes back under the water.
I'm almost dead. Oh,
Weren't you telling me earlier that if they had subbed to your channel that it would do quarter damage?
Well,
The
considering neither of them have subbed me, yeah.
the web didn't restrain it, huh?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I am going to use my turn to stow my glaive and pull my bow. That's right, you heard me. Pull my bow. And I'm going to, if I see a surface thing, shoot. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to move back from the edge of the water anyway, and then I'll be done.
You're like William Shatner having ESL.
English is a second language.
English is a second language, and William Shatner.
Spock
all at the
bones.
same time.
Scotty, I draw my bow and move back.
Because I
How did you even
got
get
to,
over there?
mister.
I moved. I took like 3 turns to get over here. Well, you guys are fucking around with some acid dragon.
There's like a wall there. You would have had to like go over the water.
He climbed around it.
I did. I used
Okay.
water for difficult terrain and moved over.
All right.
So I have my handkerchief and I'm wiping the acid out of my eyes as I can barely breathe. And then I kind of say, so Mrs. Dragon, I guess a chess game is out of the question with my son here. And then I hold another action.
Oh, now
As
I'm your
I-
son.
As I do move.
Oh, we can play games, little man.
Yeah. I stay here.
Brown chicken, brown cow. Now you know where half dragons come from. This is where Dragon King come from.
From games of chess.
From the Dragon Chess.
Well, was I able seeing her on the island and then seeing her pop up out of the water? Am I kind of able to like discern as to how deep the water may be?
Deep enough to hide a 20-foot long lizard with wings inside it.
20 foot. She's only 10 feet long.
I would say probably at least 10 foot deep.
And how
10 foot,
tall
15
am I?
foot.
7'2".
To
You want to
Zales?
jump in and you want to swim. You know you want to.
Man, you have no. I want to jump in this fucking water so bad right now. It's killing me.
Do it.
it.
Can I like jump to the last square that I saw her was from where I'm standing?
You're strong enough to be able to make that jump with no problem.
I'm YOLOing it. So I'm jumping, swinging my turkey neck out, and I'm landing right there, baby.
Sploosh. I'll give you an athletics check to swim. Because you find nothing beneath you except water and darkness and a really shitty swim check. So you went to inhale part of your cigar and instead inhaled part of the lake.
So I
Begin to dip under.
It goes down about
popped back
3
up
feet.
real quick, my cigar out, spitting out water, and turned back to everybody and be like, "Boys, we're fucked, man!" And just start
Well, we
freaking
are
out.
now. Why would you jump in?
Because that freaking spider up there was pointing into the water, so I jumped in the water.
God, this is why bugbears don't leave their holes. This is why you stay in the ground. Ugh.
Man. So I'll ready an action that if I feel something coming up beside me or it comes up around me, I'm swinging at it.
Well, okay, I don't know if I actually said this well enough for you to understand, but you failed your athletics check to swim.
Okay, so I'm sinking.
So you're going to begin to sink. You'll yell back to everybody, and as you're yelling, you get a whole big lungful of lake water. But you do have enough intelligence to be
His
able to
AOL's
hold onto your
messing up.
weapon.
Yeah. Hey, you may want to flip your potato over in the oven. It's cutting out.
Oh, was I cutting out? Yeah, it's because people were killing a boss in my chat room. Yeah, you're going to probably want to utilize your action more or less to swim and not die than a held action to attempt to attack. Your choice.
Well, you know, he's not too bright. What's the rules for holding breath under the water? How long can you do that for?
A number of minutes equal to your Constitution modifier, except if you fail your initial save, and then you have that many rounds that you need to swim.
Minimum,
so I'm gonna,
minimum
what's
30
the check
seconds.
that I need to give you.
So you already failed your check for your swim.
Okay, so then I have 2 rounds then.
Yep, you got 2 rounds, and you have to breach the surface and get a nice big lungful, and then you can hold your breath underwater.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm kind of. All right. Well, I'm just chilling then.
Yeah, you're treading water.
I am treading water.
Ruprecht, this is a freebie. You can see a large, dark form swimming under you. It looked like it was about ready to park itself right underneath you, as it was going to launch an attack, like up towards you this round. But when Cousin Eddie jumped in the water, it suddenly flipped itself around like a giant shark and looks to be pointing in his direction and will probably be on top of him next round.
Wow.
Okay, this sounds like an incredibly kind of dumb thing to do, but I'm going to go ahead and try it anyways, because why not? If I was to just let go and fall and land right on top of it, would I be able to do that and then try to bite it, do you think?
I would allow that. I would allow that. We'll get some grappling going with a dragon in the water. I'm okay with that.
Sounds like I said, a horrible idea for a spider, especially. But yeah, sure, I'll do that. And then, if you wouldn't mind, I had a giant toad link, but it's on the monster manual. If you could share that with me as my get out of crap later, hopefully.
Do you have a
shit, here we
toad
go.
Yeah,
with an eye patch?
or an octopus? I don't know. I think an octopus. I think I could potentially turn into.
Do you want the octopus?
Yeah, sure. Let me glance that over real quick.
Was there a movie called Octopussy?
That was the James Bond movie. Yes.
I thought there was. I'm not a big James Bond fan.
Oh! Ouch! That was painful.
What'd you do?
All right, so I'm gonna just drop into the water, fall straight down, and then I'll try to bite it.
All right, I will make him or her available for you on the combat tracker.
Okay.
You will not be at disadvantage of any kind because of the web that is still on her head. I'm going to assume Spider is smart enough to grab a hold of its own web.
Okay. Cool. All right, so my little spidery fangs will sink in, finding a way through the hard scales, and I will try to pump some poison in if possible. Oh, but good Lord. That's not going to be good.
My
yeah.
bane didn't help.
Yeah, not so much. Not so much. But okay. But I'm going to hang on for dear life. Let's see, how do we do grapple nowadays?
Why don't we do an opposed strength check?
Alrighty.
That's not gonna end well.
Nope, not so much. Okay.
Well,
not too
nice.
bad. It could fail.
And it does, because
Yay.
she will, as she moves forward, it just kind of knocks you right off.
All right.
Okay. Let me line everybody up on the map a little bit here.
Can you shape
Like
change
there.
into more water?
And there. So that's kind of how it goes at the moment.
All right. Good deal. And then do I need to do a swim check or anything?
Not this round.
Okay.
Do I see any of this going on?
You do see the spider drop from the ceiling into the water, and there's some thrashing in the water. If you wish to attack her, which you can at this point, she has superior cover at this point.
I forgot to do my little bite damage. Sorry. I did a little tiny bit of damage.
What do I see Cousin Eddie doing?
Drowning. You see like one hand holding his cigar above the water, and it's going down quickly.
It does give you the thumbs up, though.
I will proceed to go help him, pull him back toward shore.
Did
So
you jump in with your cigar lit, by the way?
That's his beacon above the water,
Is there
isn't
any
it?
other way?
Yeah.
so that we can see the dragon at a -5 for readied shots, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Clark is going to take his -5 longbow shot. Mm-hmm.
What do I need to do to pull Eddie back up?
Athletics check.
Can I not let him pull me back up?
You can resist it if you wish. You can utilize your athletics or strength if you wish.
Yeah, I don't want to go back to shore. I want to stay where I'm at.
How would I know that?
Apparently, the idea that when you're drowning, it's very peaceful and calming because I guess Eddie's fighting you off.
Well, if he's fighting me off, would I recognize it and go, okay, fine? If he doesn't want the help, would it be something that he's got a plan that I don't know, and he's got something figured out?
Go ahead and let him go. If he fights back against you, yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Not worry about it.
If he's fighting me and he's got something else going on, then I will put my ass back on the shore then.
Okay.
Jesus, take the wheel.
All right. I'm gonna dance back out here again, and I have sight on the dragon. That just sight on it.
Barely, but yes.
All right. I cast Phantasmal Force on the dragon.
Okay. Force its saving throw.
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
So, in its mind, I conjure the vision of a like-sized gleaming silver dragon just diving for it in the water.
Okay.
And it will dive down and like try to chomp at it. And that. And that's my turn.
Awesome. All right. So Eddie is currently swimming. Rubric is let go behind it. So she will come towards him. She makes her first swim by, and she tries to bite you. And misses. And then she attempts to claw at you twice. And then she swims around over this direction and disappears again. Clark.
Did I detect which direction she was going when she disappeared?
Northwest.
Okay. I am going to move 5, 10, and swim 30 to there. And then I'm going to dash and go to here.
Okay. Uh-oh. You're on her island.
Mm-hmm.
Is that kind of what you're hoping for? Is like, ha ha, bitch, I'm on your island?
Yeah, and then she'll come and try to get me. I don't know.
Slug is going to use a 2nd level spell slot to heal himself. And then he yells out, Tragon, come to me. I'll heal you as well. But I can't this round because I only get 1 action, obviously. And I can only cast 1 spell.
Be there in 1 minute.
Okay. That's it for me. As I kind of retreat back into the cave a little bit more.
Excellent. All right, Eddie, first thing we're going to do is we're going to start this off with a athletics check for your swim.
All right.
All right, so you are happy that you have broken the surface and you've gotten a big gulp of air. You have a couple of open wounds in your side where this horrible lizard just clawed you underwater and swam away from you.
So I break the surface and big gasp of air, take a pull off my cigar, and be like, "Something bit me." Can I
Reach
tell?
right
Like,
up and bait me at my buttocks.
can I? How murky is the water?
Even though you're in it, you can barely see like your hands. You can't even see turkey neck under the water. Even though your head's above water at this point.
That's a problem.
Yes.
And swimming is obviously difficult terrain.
Oh, very.
I am going to. Let's see here. I'm going to dash 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 to right there, and give cousin Clark a thumbs up, and Pastor Rupert.
So you swim like a torpedo for that island.
He calls him Rupert. That is so funny.
Oh, absolutely.
Rupert, would you like to turn into a one-eyed octopus?
I'm gonna see how well I swim as a spider first before I burn my other one. Try to scurry over to the thing. So let's see. Looking at this real quick, I should have probably set up a bunch of effects for this, but my strength in spider form is a little bit better than what I am. I'm normally a 9, so I should have a +3 to my acrobatics, I think, right? So,
Athletics.
athletics. Okay, yeah. So I'll do that. Swim. Ooh, that doesn't look good. So I'm probably
No.
sinking.
Yeah, you're sinking.
Okay, so yeah, I think at that point I'm gonna go with a crocodile. I'll burn my other wild shape, my last one, and I'm gonna switch to a crocodile so that I can go on land if I want to. Let's see. I don't know if I have a crocodile picture. I need to do a one-eyed patched crocodile face. I'll have to
Take
look
the
that
one
up.
from Disney. The Tick-Tock Croc.
Nice. Disney one, yeah. So yeah, I'll go ahead and wild shape into. Oh well, that takes an action, right? And swimming, I'm assuming, was an action.
Swimming is an action, yes.
All right. So I think just right now I'm just sinking. I'll have to do that next turn.
You're just below the surface. You're not drowning like Eddie was. Eddie had failed by more than 5, so you only failed not by quite 5.
Okay. So I'm struggling at the moment.
Yes.
Not yet wild shaped.
You are not a water strider type of spider.
No.
And if you'd like to advance your turn.
Oh yeah, there's that button. I've used this software before. It's pretty cool.
Is it my turn?
Dregan has suddenly decided to teleport through the wall.
No, I went on the rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
I busted your ass. He's busting your ass.
Splug, I don't feel so good. Got anything for me?
I will in another couple of seconds.
I'll ready my bow just in case I see anything move.
Oh, Benazar.
Yeah. All right. So, to clarify this phantasmal force. It's an ongoing thing. So as far as dragon is aware, there is another dragon attacking it. It can take an action on its turn to do an intelligence investigation check against the DC 14.
Yep, I know. Yep.
All right, just make sure you know all that. And I'll go ahead and do the D6 of psychic damage. I can't target it.
Just
though.
go ahead and roll the damage, and I'll add it.
All right.
Isn't that like a +30 modifier on there?
Don't we all wish?
And assuming I can't actually see it, so I can't use Vicious Mockery on it, That'll be my turn. I'll move back there. Actually,
Yeah.
as my action, I'm going to dodge.
And you're gonna dodge. Gotcha.
All right. I'm going to move here. And if those are the treasure piles, yeah?
Oh yes.
I'm going to stand on top of one. I'm going to get my glaive out, ready a melee attack, and I'm going to say, at the top of my lungs, come and get me, you worthless bitch.
Excellent.
And then the C word.
And then we'll see you next Tuesday. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, look at that heal. Holy cow, that was awesome. So I've given a second level spell slot to Tragon.
I feel rejuvenated. Thank you.
You're welcome. What do you see out there? Anything? Pat Benatar?
If I were to swim, could I swim to the shore right there next to Cousin Clark, and would that be all of my movement?
That would pretty much be everything for you. Yep. As long as you make an athletics check.
All right, let me try that. Could maybe Cousin Clark? My plan is to get up here next to Clark and ready in action.
Well, swimming is going to be the action here.
Well, that's no good.
Exhausting.
Can Cousin Clark maybe assist me with pulling me up?
I
If
have
he
no
would be
issue
so
with him
kind.
pulling you out. That's fine. It's just you got to make it there first. You got to make it 10 feet.
Isn't swimming
Alright,
just
well,
movement, though?
I swim 2 squares, which is 20 feet, so I still have 10 more feet. Clark, will you help me up?
Yeah, I'm happy to help you up. I don't understand why I need to do it. You have 30 feet of movement, right? So you swim 20 and go up on 5 more on land. What? I don't get why you can't do it. What'd I miss? I'm just asking for when I go in the water.
Athletics is what he's trying to do.
Oh, you're making
See?
him do athletics to swim? Okay.
Yes. The reason being is because somebody's exhausted out in the water to begin with.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so I mean, I'll help him up if I'm allowed to do that, not on my turn.
Okay. Yes, you can aid him if you wish. And it's a good thing that you do because he failed his saving throw by more than 5 and he starts dipping back under the water.
Yeah, so as a reaction, I'll grab him and say, "Get up here."
Okay. Which will bring you up that last 5-foot square right next to Cousin Clark.
I'll kind of look up at Clark and be like, thanks, bro.
Trying to imagine an exhausted bugbear who's frenzying out in the water trying to swim with a huge axe and a cigar. He kind of looks like he's just flailing in the water and kind of sort of moves in one direction.
And the most important thing is to keep that cigar dry.
It's my last one.
Yeah.
So, Rubric, have you found your token that you wish to use?
Yes, I actually have. So I was just in the process of saving that bad boy, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch to a croc, and let's make sure I save it in the right spot. I need to put it in my Dirty Rotten Scoundrels folder, as it should be. There we go. All right, cool. I think I'm all set. So rubric. Oh, that's images.
Can't wait to see this image.
I don't either. And it's going to be upside down. So
Drum roll.
All right, ready for the drum roll. I got too much crap on my system though. Hold on, there we go. Oh, where is he? Where is he? There he is. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead.
Wrong eye.
I switched it. I switched it. Yeah, I slid it over with my little Well, I tried to, but my little crocodile arms are too short. I had alligator arms. I had a hard time reaching it. It's really hard to do. So I don't know. I have to like try to contort around and use my tail to slide it. I don't know how it's getting over there, but
Like that T-Rex meme. Pull my hair. I'm trying.
yeah. All right. So I'm gonna burn my other action to or my other wild shape so that I convert over.
Kitty
and
in the
now
water.
let's see. As a crocodile, let's see if I have a stat for that. I believe I've got him somewhere. Croc. Oh, sorry. And I got people calling me on the phone. Distracting me,
They're calling
yo.
you for that Doug on a shelf kind of thing. They want to see you in your elf costume.
So I've got
That's
a
Dave calling Doug saying,
swim
"Hurry the
speed
hell
of
up."
30 feet. So where do I see it underwater anywhere? Since I'm in the water.
What's your passive perception at the moment?
Passive perception is just a 10. Well, wait a minute. Let's see. That's for the alligator. Let's see. Where is passive perception? It looks like 15, actually.
Okay, so yes, almost due south of you. Very close to the shoreline.
Yeah.
I want to swim down and bite it.
Okay, so I will expose her so you can see where she is.
5, 10, 15, 20. All right, I think I can just barely get there. I got 30 feet, so let's see.
You should have a 10-foot reach as a giant croc.
Oh.
Was there an R in there?
Huh?
Yeah, croc. He's a croc.
That croc.
That's a croc.
It's
All
a
right.
New Yorker accent.
I'm not very good at biting, evidently, though. So I will bite at it, and miss. I'm not used to swimming with my mouth open. I'm afraid I'm going to drown, and I forget. Oh yeah, I'm allowed to do that as a croc. So I bite and miss.
Yeah, my chat's saying the eye patch gives you half on your passive perception, so because it's in the way.
I heard
No,
a ding.
they're
It must be my turn.
They already have bad passive perception. It's alligator. That's why they got to tilt their head from side to side. So yeah, that's probably what it was.
You can get away from a croc. Just run zigzag.
Serpentine pattern.
Do we see any of this? Is it all taking place underwater?
It is taking place underwater, but
Yeah.
you do see the water like bubbling and roiling over towards the shore as these two Goliaths go at it.
We'll point that out to my companions standing here that we're all in a line, and I don't like the logistics of this.
I'll pop my head out of the water so you see a little eye patch wearing croc, so you don't shoot me in the ass.
Yeah. I'm going to try to get an angle so that if something does come out of this water, I'm firing and hopefully spreading out. So if one of us, if it gets some damage, only one of us will take it and won't wipe us all out.
I've heard that laugh before.
I'm gonna move over there. Do I have any sight of the dragon from there?
You can roll a perception check.
Does your spell not give you any type of perception on that?
No, because the spell is all in the dragon's mind.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'm concentrating and keeping it up, but it doesn't like tell me where the dragon is as far as I'm aware.
No.
All right. I will do the damage on it.
Has anybody tried yelling out Marco to see if they can get her to answer?
Let's see. That was.
I think we're about to get the answer.
Yeah. Then as an actual action, I dodge.
To dodge. Still.
Oops,
Damn
sorry.
it. Why can't we have DM dice mod for like recharges on stuff? So she is going to stay under the water and fight with Rupert for a few minutes.
Hey, no matter who dies, everybody gets boots.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
There's a hit. Actually, does 12 hit the Croc's AC?
Yeah, I just lowered my AC to 12.
Now, I will allow you, Ruprecht, to have a op shot as she swims past you to go back into the open water.
Okay. I will take said op shot. Oh, and miss. Being a croc's hard, yo.
Especially when fighting a dragon.
Almost spit water all over my keyboard.
Cousin Clark, you're watching, the possibility of maybe two titans going at it. I mean, from your perspective, you watched the spider turn into a crocodile, go under the water, and then suddenly there's this huge flurry of movement to the south of you.
All right. My standing broad jump is 16 feet. No, it's 8 feet, isn't it? It's half your strength. Isn't that right?
Your standing is half.
Running with 10 feet is equal to your strength.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to back up 10, run 10, jump 10, and as I'm coming down into the water with my 15-foot reach, I'm going to smack her with my Glaven Flavin.
Well, roll a perception first to make sure you know where she is.
Oh, well, okay, so I wouldn't have done any of that without the assumption that I knew where she was.
Right, that's why I'm having you do the perception before you actually do any of the rest of that.
Okay, all right, so let me do that.
You do see where she is.
All right, so then I will do that.
Oh, you hit her.
Nice. Nice.
And then I will pray that she thought that was a mosquito bite coming from the west.
Thanks.
I'm going to move out to the tip of the shore here. Actually, I'm going to come over here and take kind of spread out a little bit. And I'm going to hold my hammer up and I'm going to say, Thor, this dragon is not fighting with honor. This dragon is fighting like a coward. Please, with your almighty power, drain the water from this lake so we can attack this goddamn thing. Look at Goblin. That's it for me.
Clever.
I tried.
You do the response, Doug. You can look at yourself.
Oh,
There you go. Hey,
Is it just me or is everybody going robot?
No, it's not just you. I hear it too.
So if I'm reading the long jump correct,
read out long jump on the awesome new reincarnated DM screen.
So I back up 10 feet.
What the fuck is the robot
the
shit
running
have?
start, and when I get to there, I can jump my strength score, which is, since it's a 16, would be 15 foot, correct?
mhm.
Which ideally would put me right there, correct?
Right, yeah. Now, I suppose you want to do a perception check to see if you can see night scale before you figure yourself off the pile of treasure off to the dark of the water again.
Would I have been able to tell where, like, my cousin just won his crap to see where it's from?
Roll perception. This should be simple.
Glaven Flavin. Now I don't hear anybody's voice. Now I don't hear anybody.
I'm
This board's
going
fine
to.
for me.
It's going
What's
fine
that?
for me too. I hear everybody.
Yeah.
just
Now,
I had
now,
to
now it
restart
is.
mine.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
restart mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start kicking this bitch's coins into the water.
That's a good idea.
And
Start taking them.
now I'm just kicking them in the water, like you don't need this, and I'm gonna ready an action that if she comes up near me, I'm like going crazy.
Awesome.
All right, cool. So, did it seem like she had a reach? Like she was able to fight
Mhm.
from far away? Okay, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna,
especially with her bite.
yeah, I'm gonna withdraw then instead of fighting. I'm gonna come up to the island here.
Cousin Clark
Watch
sees
out,
this
Eddie.
crocodile coming and starts swinging.
No.
I wink my one good eye at him as I come out of the water.
I
And
hit it
Hopefully
with my
everybody
axe.
in this party has, dark vision at this point because it would really suck right now.
that's it for me.
Trigan, I will allow you a perception check to see her under the water since she is so close to you.
You know what I'm going to do, so thank you for the allowing, but it's going to... Anything?
Yes, you see her.
I shall shooteth her.
You should tie some rope onto it and try to anchor her to the wall or something.
Like water ski behind her. That'd be awesome.
There you go.
Never mind. That's great. I'm going to move, though. I'm gonna try to...
Oh my God, you guys.
4, 5, 6.
Tell me if you hear it. He's going to do it whenever he's done talking.
Around here, so
He's gonna breathe.
Over toward that island. Also, maybe we can get her up there and come at her from all different directions.
He didn't do it.
Alright.
He must not be
I'm
done.
going to hop over to this little rock and try to see the dragon.
You can make a perception. Yes. Yes, you do.
Alright, so I'll start by doing the
Peacock
fancy
cunt
force
slots.
damage.
Peacock cunt
Fourth
slots.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to try a vicious mockery, and I'm going to say, you'll never be half the dragon your mother was.
I hope not.
I like it.
She tasted terrible when I ate her.
Oh, shit. She ate her own mother.
That's worse than Game of Thrones, yo.
That's right, yo.
Nothing happens, and that's
Doug, he says yo now.
She must be a Lannister.
Yeah.
They don't
For
eat
those
their
of
own
you who
family.
have
Yeah.
held actions, she does breach the water, so
Oh, good.
once again,
Targaryen.
3/4 cover.
See, and she's a dragon. She'd be a Targaryen, right?
Yeah, she'd be
That's what I'm
Targaryen.
thinking.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't have ate her mother. She'd have probably done her.
That's what I said.
Both.
Yeah.
Doer
So
than
she
eater.
attempts to bite Benazar and misses.
Eater than eater. Whatever.
Misses again with a claw.
Nice. Hashtag play.
Misses again.
Nice.
Player dice mod.
Wow, my dice are sucking ass tonight.
That's good.
That's
That's
the lucky spot right there. Mhm.
I dodged that shit like the Matrix. Just,
Now, do you wish to utilize your reaction, Benazar, to make an op shot as she disappears beneath the waves again?
Can I do a cantrip as that?
No.
Or-
Not unless you have Spell Sniper.
You have war? Yeah, yeah.
Was it Spell Sniper or Warcaster? Warcaster.
I think it's Warcaster.
Fantasy Grounds
I
is
could
where
be
it's at,
wrong.
yo.
I've got my instrument in my hand, so I don't think I can draw my rapier and then attack it with that. So.
And ladies and gentlemen who are watching, while I do love the fact that that you're all sending me messages and copies of things in Discord, please stop sending me pictures in Discord because it is slowing everything down on this side. The potato is going to become a French fry if you keep doing so.
Smaller, hotter, and greasier.
You got
Yes.
like a 486 DX 66 megahertz with a
80,
turbo button over there or something? What's
8088
going
Atari
on?
400 Timex Sinclair 100.
Hey, come on, it's a TI-81.
The 81,000 EX personal computer.
So anyway, yeah, Benazar, go ahead, make your op shot, so that way I can swim away.
Well, I was just saying, I don't have my rapier out, so I'd have to draw it and then attack. I have my instrument.
Hit it with your instrument.
Yeah, do it,
No.
Celestian. Do it. Send him a 9,000 by 12,000.
Honky Tonk Man
Fucking
style.
crash his shit. That'd be so funny.
I don't think you count this isn't technically mine. I stole it, and I wanted to give it back at some point.
I am gonna roll a perception check to see if I know where she is.
Oh, that's a very wise decision.
Okay, here I go.
Or is it just me, or is everybody roboting?
No, I don't hear
I'm
that
good.
now.
You do not see her.
Very well. I will climb back up on the pile of treasure and ready a melee attack, and I will reinvigorate my stream of profanity.
That's what this stream should be called. Stream of profanity.
Stream of profanity. That's right.
I shimmy
my-
myself over here. and
With
ready
my
in
special
action.
one-word fuck
Awesome.
hunt.
All right, Eddie, your turn.
Cousin Eddie is going to step back into here into the center and continue to just kick crap off the island, the money and stuff. If you're saying something, have to type it out. I can't hear anybody. I'm going to have to restart my Discord. So yeah, I'll ready in action if it comes up to swing at it. And I'm going to just start kicking stuff off. And I'll be right back.
Rupert.
I like what Cousin Eddie's doing, so I'm gonna use my tail and just try to squish a whole like pile of it into the water.
This isn't helping. Someone's gonna have to go down there and get the treasure after we kill the dragon.
Hey,
not gonna be
I can
me.
wild shape into something and be like, I don't know, there's nothing down there anymore.
All right, but you're you're volunteering for that.
No, because in just a couple minutes, Thor's going to drain the lake, remember?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm just ready to bite it if it pops out again. But I'm gonna get closer. Actually, I'm gonna scoot back to here.
I gave it the old college try there, Cousin Clark.
I know. I was hoping it was going to work. I ate all my carrots, everybody. I have no more carrots. They're gone now.
So when I tried to reconnect to
But I do have to
Discord just
sneeze.
now, it kept coming up saying I like no path found and
I have to
stuff on the
sneeze.
voice channel. Never seen that before.
Oh, you must be getting an update.
Yeah, I
I
can't
double
hear you.
moved over here.
Come on, guys, everybody get into one big line for me.
Pass.
Tango, little conga line. Da, 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 da.
We'll see if I get lucky a second time.
I say we try to bring him to this inlet area.
Sports shirt on
No,
it.
you are
Iceberg.
not lucky.
All right. I gotta do the thing. That's number 5. So 5 rounds left.
Awesome.
Let me check this real quick.
He should have an effect that
Hopefully
has
she's
his
almost
5-round
done
minute counter on there. Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't have it because, as you guys all know, I built those effects. These
I wonder what happens if I ate a whole bunch of coins and then I wild shape back. What would that be like?
Stomach ache.
I don't want to be you to poop. That's for sure.
Am I still able to roll a perception check to try to find her at this point?
Yes, you may.
All right, I'm going to do it.
Decent roll, but unfortunately, you do not see her.
Okay, ready melee attack.
Hanging out, waiting, ready and in action.
So Eddie kind of looks around. Everybody is like, "So y'all want me to stop kicking the stuff off the side? Is that it?"
Well, I mean, I don't know that you heard that.
You call
one
bull
right
stuff,
there.
Jimmy Needles? Okay, pumpkin. When I'm going to sneeze, say pumpkin. Okay, I'll try that next time.
Come out and fight us like a real dragon, you coward.
Dad and.
It's gonna stick one of its
dodge
scales
action
up like
real
a
quick.
shark
I
fin.
switched to a dodge action.
So cousin Eddie is going to holler out that our Rupert here and pat the crocodile on the head
Rupert.
is more of a dragon than you. And
Rupert.
then, ready in action. If it pops up, or if she pops up, I'm going to attack her with all the fury of cousin Eddie.
Awesome.
So Rupert takes his back leg and kind of starts like scratching at his side like a dog does, kind of when he's getting petted, you know. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hang out here and wait for her to surface with a ready to attack.
Dead.
Ditto. Same thing.
Ditto.
Look at that. Benazar is all by himself on a little lonely island way over there.
Well,
He's a smart one.
I'm the one that's not going to get breathed to death, at least. I'll just get clawed and eaten.
Do not see her.
All right, I will ready the same action. But I'm going to come down.
Yeah, Joe, it's very, I don't know. People have idiosyncrasies. People do stuff.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to do the damage.
Yeah, do your damage. Because she is coming out of the water this time.
All right.
So she's coming up out of the water. But this time, instead of swimming towards you, she flies.
All right, as soon as she's within 60 feet.
Okay.
You do your impression of Neo and
Yeah.
hold your hand up
I
and
thought you were
stop her
dodging.
in midair.
No, I readied an action like
Oh,
I did the turn before to cast Shatter.
Dispel the dragon's flying ability.
Nope.
Dispel the
So,
dragon
this
altogether.
probably isn't going to go well, but we'll see.
Loot
So anybody
813
who
210.
has
I see
a
what you
held
did.
action that's a ranged attack, you may use it now against her as she comes in right at Benazar. And it succeeded. She shrugs it off.
I got a little intimidated because it was flying right at me.
She misses you with her bite, and she misses you with one claw, but she does nail you with the other claw.
Looks like Trigon hit it.
I hit, but my question was because is she 5 feet next to him for my sneak damage?
Depends. Where were you attacking? Because
I shot.
This is a held action, so you tell me.
Well, it is a held action for me. I shot her, but I'm just trying to say where she's at next to Benazar. Do I get? That's sneak attack damage if she's 5 feet next to him?
Yeah, but you would have shot her when she was first visible.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Are you waiting until he's over by, or she's over by Benazar, or are you just attacking as soon as she comes up, kind of thing?
Oh, okay. So you said shoot. So if she's just coming out of the water on my held action, that means I was going to shoot her out when she shows. Then, so no, then that's fine. Understood. Yep.
Okay, and then after she bites at you, claws, she twists in the air, and goes sploosh into the water, head first.
I'm fine. I'm okay.
Now it's Cousin Clark's turn.
Okay. I guess I'll look to see if I see her.
Of course, I don't throw that in my tower, but nope, you don't see her.
Man, I wish I had stuff other than just fucking melee. I will ready and melee attack.
Splug.
You got javelins, yeah.
I do the same.
I do not.
Boo.
Just move over one. Kind of spread out a little bit more.
Because one of these days I'm gonna roll a 5 or a 6 and get the recharge on a fucking breath weapon.
Cousin Eddie would like to multi-class into a casting
Yeah,
profession,
exactly.
if possible.
I missed a thing I need to do. I need to do a concentration check,
Yes, you do.
which I believe is con save.
Yeah, con save.
Isn't that automatic now?
I don't.
If he has a spell effect on him that's listed as concentration, yes. But
yes,
he doesn't have one on
I
him.
need to. I need to recode that. So.
Ah, okay.
There's that.
I wish my exhaustion was concentration.
I believe that's good
You
enough.
succeed at your in your concentration check, so your phantasmal force will continue to work.
All right, trying to get that done.
So cousin Eddie is going to take off his fur skinned cap and put it on the ground and start scooping just handfuls of coins and putting it into his hat.
Okay.
And say, since you're abandoning your treasure, I guess it's going with us. And I'm going to ready an action that if she pops up within melee range of me, I am going to destroy her.
Ready versus destroy. I like it. Yeah, so Rupert is thinking that he's going to switch back out of this form and back into his normal form. So there we go. And shrink back down to normal size.
Alrighty.
Take off my effect for my reduced AC. And I'm going to ready to cast a spell if I see her break the surface. Let's see, within 60 feet of me.
Awesome.
But I'm going to hide behind the coins. Take some cover.
Take some cover behind the coins. Gotcha. I'll give you half cover on the coins if she comes up from the opposite side of you.
All right. I guess before I continue my turn, can I don't see her from where I am right now, do I?
You can roll a perception check if you wish.
There we go.
No, sir, you do not.
All right, cool.
I will hold, and yes, Mr. DM, if she gets within 5 feet, then I will. If she looks like she's going to be, I will fire when that happens. If not, if she's moving around, then I'll fire right off, and try to stick her. But I'd like to try to get in the sneak damage if she makes the move to come close to one of my companions.
Excellent.
Right.
So basically, if she charges you right now, Trigon, you're going to wait till she's within 5 feet, right?
yeah.
All right, Benazar.
Yeah, we're doing the skill.
You do not see her, but don't forget to roll your damage.
All right. Should be 7. Sneak back in here.
Blub, blub, blub. It's Cousin Clark's turn.
Okay, so the dragon didn't do anything, so let me roll perception.
Okie dokie.
Whoops. It doesn't help if you drop the shield, and you're going to drop the goddamn die. I've never used...
Yeah, never use this program ever, right?
And that's fucking 6 days a week. Do I see her?
No, you do not.
All right. I will back up a little, and I will drop my glaive and draw my bow and ready a ranged shot for if I see her.
Ooh, there you go.
Right? Okay. I finally figured it out.
Plug, did you mean to pass your turn?
I did. I'm just holding.
Are you sure you want to do that?
If you're holding, can I have some when we're done?
I would
Yes,
like to
I am.
congratulate Dave for making the fastest turn pass ever in the history of ever.
Because I don't want to be told, hey, pass the goddamn puck anymore.
Of course, I happen to be typing you a whisper at the same time you're passing your puck. So
Oh, okay.
You passed your puck.
Dave doesn't
Oh.
give a puck if you whisper in him or not.
I
He don't give
I
a
was
fuck.
after Paul's damage that the dragon did, and I was scrolled up and I didn't see your message. I'm sorry, Mr. Dungeon Master.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, well, if that's the case,
You want your turn back, huh?
that's just really quick. I'm just gonna go ahead and move over here, hide in this little nook,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take the dodge action like a pussy.
Okay. Now you can pass the puck.
There we go.
Cousin Eddie will ready his action that if she comes up within melee range, he is going to swing at her with his readied attack and his frenzied attack as well.
Rubric is going to continue to hold, to cast a spell if she shows up.
Awesome. Trigan.
Haven't moved. I'm fidgeting with my bow, ready to shoot.
Awesome. And Benazar.
I don't know what I'll do if I see her, because I don't have any second level spells left.
Don't see her.
Alright.
Though everybody will be seeing her in a moment.
Shit. I'm gonna move back here, and I'm gonna ready an action to cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay, so it's not going to be Cousin Clark's turn yet. It is actually indeed Night Scale. As she swims over to where she wishes to be, erupts from the water.
That's
I'm
within
gonna
range.
shoot her
Yeah,
in her
right on me.
face.
We all are.
Yep, and I'm swinging
Uh-huh.
She is just out of range.
once.
Ah, baby!
Trigan, you did roll that at disadvantage because she is within 5 feet of you, right?
No, I didn't, Harold.
Oh.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Can I give Tragon my inspiration so he doesn't have to do that?
So wait a minute. And the other thing is, if we're going in, I don't know if we go in initiative order when that happens, but I was going to cast Fairy Fire. It looks like she failed, which would grant advantage.
Even
Oh,
money.
Oh.
Well, let's see. Let's see how this all works here. All right. First of all, for all of you who are doing range attacks, so it's -5 right off the bat. So let me see. So Cousin Eddie failed anyway. He missed.
Huh?
Cousin Clark misses. Let's see. Trigan. I'm trying to get through all of the.
Go ahead. You're fine.
effects
Yeah,
here.
you're fine.
And if we go in initiative order for things, then yes, indeed, you will be able to cast it, and yes, I will allow Trigan to have his critical hit.
Well, thank you, gracious DM that you are.
Would that could I possibly re-roll 2 of my attacks to see if I would have hit the first or critted the second?
With what?
no, you wouldn't have had it because it's after you.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
Rupert's
exactly.
after me. Yep, yeah, you're right.
Ooh, that looks
There
like
you go.
some beastly damage.
Thanks to our lovely DM who gave us that opportunity to inflict that damage.
Yep. So I was just trying to get all those things out of the way. Now it's her turn.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
So she popped up, and her original target was Splug. And she is going to bite at Splug.
Oh, I thought you were dodging, Splug.
Yeah, he did say he was dodging.
He did say he was
Yeah,
dodging.
Yeah,
he did
he
indeed.
was.
Here, let me roll it again. Let me roll it a second time.
Hey,
because
Soulless Wolf 01,
take
thanks for the
higher,
follow. Welcome to the
lower
stream.
of 2. Take the lower of 2. See, no, that's weird. Oh, okay, I see why. Because of that.
I said dropped to
I'm
8.
trying to get used to all the new effects that are here, so please, one moment, please.
It had advantage. Why does it have advantage on Splug?
Because he had fallen down. I rolled 2 20s when it came to this. See, that's my second attack right there.
Wow.
And 20 or 20.
I've only got Moondog and Jonathan have signed up for it, so it didn't take your sign up.
All right, next.
What are you talking about?
He's talking to his chat.
Sorry,
okay.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Next, since Splug went down with that, which is really interesting because unconscious was added to him, the dying effects, all the wow,
Super cool.
that's cool. Ooh, look at, and it took the bane off of me and everything.
Yeah.
No.
Wow,
that's really-
that's cool.
It should
That's
have
really
prone
cool.
too. Hashtag fix it.
All right, so one against Tregan, and then the other claw against Tregan. And then she will use the rest of her movement to dip back under the water.
What a fucking bitch.
Would I get an op shot from that?
Yes, I will allow you an op shot. And Tregan, I will allow you an op shot.
Okay.
Would a 19 hit?
A 19 does indeed hit.
By
Does a
shooting
7
her.
killer?
Yep, you can shoot her. And so it's advantage, disadvantage for you. So it's just a straight up roll for you at this point.
Where'd she go?
She is to the right, in between, in that little bottleneck between the.
You're right. She's just not on the combat tracker. Yeah,
Oh.
you took her off.
Oh, there you go. Actually, I can actually leave her visible now because she has fairy fire on her.
Bah, bah, bah.
Oh. All right. Thank you.
Awesome.
Mr. Dungeon Master, can you please remove the exhaustion level 1 effect? It was pre-patch, so I am unable. Thank you, sir.
Yep, no problem. Cousin Clark.
All right, I'm gonna shoot her. Nah, I'm not gonna shoot her. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna.
I'll pull her up. I'll try to pull her. Well, you can reach her from there.
Yeah, I can shoot her, but I can also melee her. So I'm going to drop my bow, pick up my glaive, move to here, and hit her.
Okay. Go for it.
And once I do, I will move back.
Nice hit.
Blood.
I'll do a death saving throw.
Yeah.
I was successful. Sorry, I did that wrong. But anyways, I'll just put a check in the box. 1 success.
Excellent.
I've got a heal coming for him too, so don't worry about him.
You might have to worry about him. Anything else you'd like to do, Splug?
I'm debating on if I want to just stay dead or if I just want to stay dead. That was a pretty hefty hit. I'm gonna admit that was actually pretty hefty.
So Cousin Eddie will go back into a frenzy,
Excellent.
expending his last shit. Would you mind well, never mind, I can do it. Here we go.
You should be able to hear me pretty good, right?
Yeah, you sound good. And since I'm exhausted level 2 and my movement is half, I will dash to right there and then pass my turn.
All right, I'm going to use a bonus action to do a healing word to Splug. So let's burn a little.
That's
first
line of
level.
sight, is it not?
Let's see, probably 60 feet. A creature of your choice that you can see. Yeah, so I have to be able to see them.
Maybe my feet are sticking out. I don't know.
His feet are sticking out. Like the Wicked Witch of the West, his feet are sticking out.
Heal that toe.
Yeah, so I tell you, I can't see him from where I am. I need to move over a little bit.
Oh my fucking god! You win
Yes, you're gonna definitely have to
12.8
move.
times the amount of your
Probably in
bet.
front of
Holy
cousin
shit.
Eddie in order to see him.
And to
Well,
not get
thank you
attacked.
for passing through her threatened area.
No, I'm still in her threatened area. I didn't leave.
Well, yeah, I guess I can do that. I'll be nice.
Ah.
Be nice. You would
So
do
I'm
it
gonna
the right
stay
way,
in her threatened
fucker.
area. I'm moving around.
Be
in
nice, my
combat.
ass. That's the rule.
Now that I can see Splug, I'll drop a healing word on.
These some DMs go back and watch my
Splug.
video. They're gonna be like, "He was
Drop
yelling
a
at me."
Heal.
I was going to find a potion on him and give it to him rectally, but
Well, you can still do that.
Okay.
It's
All right.
harder when he's awake and wiggling around, but you can definitely still
Yeah.
do that.
I figured that would wake him up. But
And
I
now
would
I'm
be
gonna try. Nice. I'll try to do a thorn whip on Night Scale. Ugh. Even with advantage, no luck. I'll just stay there.
In my games, rectal administration of the healing potion adds +2.
Yeah, we've been talking about doing that in ours too.
alrighty. Well, I'll just.
And we call it the Splug effect.
Nice.
What cover she got? Or she out far enough that I can pluck her with the arrow?
It is actually considered to be half cover since she's fairy fired, so it's -2.
Hashtag anal. Never mind.
Damn it! All right.
It's okay. We're getting consistent damage on her finally. So, I'm gonna rush 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so I have sight on the dragon right now.
Yes. Well,
All right.
make a perception check from that distance. She's still under the water, so I have her visible, so everybody who's
You'll revive
nearby
me.
can see her. So you make a perception check from way over there.
Okay.
See if you go back and watch his to see if he shit talks Lebowski.
No, you see the glow from under the water, but you don't see her.
I would like to spend my inspiration to roll it again.
You may do so. Hey, got even worse.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
And I'll just do psych damage. And for funsies, I will do a healing word on Splug.
Excellent.
Thank you, Pat Benazar.
Ooh, Max.
That's hot.
Roll a 6 or a 5. Roll 6 or 5. No!
You and your breath weapon. You're so excited.
I wanted my breath weapon. All right, so
Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
she sticks her head up out of the water long enough to bite Rupert.
Yeah, I fucking won slots for the first time
Or
ever.
maybe not.
Fucking
And
A.
then she pulls her head down below the water,
I've never won.
and
I might
yes,
have slept the
Cousin
slots
Eddie,
to
you
be
can
easier.
possibly get an op shot on her as she passes by.
Wah, wah.
And that is a miss. As she
Wow.
begins swimming over in this direction and down a little rivulet across the side there.
Chicken shit.
Say riblet? I'm kind of hungry
Rivulet.
right now. Oh.
Oh, we better gather up all this treasure and get the fuck out of here.
This is
Um,
called
Say what?
Sonny's and order some barbecue.
So she's
Oh, that's
injured
good.
and running away because she's a scared little puppy. And are we going to chase her? Group.
I would probably say no as I stand up.
I mean, we don't want her to rest and heal up and come after us.
Right. That's true. Uh,
I say Bugbear lead the way, man. What's
All
Bugbear
right.
gonna do? WWBD. What would Bugbear do?
what would Bugbear do? Well, so I can't see beyond. That's 40 feet to where the map is grayed. Can I see beyond that with my 60 feet dark
No,
vision?
you're seeing a wall right in there.
Oh, so she went through a wall.
She is not going through a wall. She is here.
She swam away.
She swam away. She swam out of your vision.
Right,
Basically, you've
okay,
seen
so-
a wall and stuff like that. She swam around a corner.
All right, so I'm going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 to there. Now can I see anything?
I need a athletics check for your swim.
Oh, really? Okay.
If you're gonna dash while swimming, you need to definitely roll an athletics check.
All right.
Okay, so you'll go that far, and you will see. I think you can probably see up a little bit north. You don't see her, but that's what you do see.
All right, so I'm going to communicate by shouting the rest of the party. You know that it goes in and then it goes north, and I don't see her. And then that's all I can really do, except yell dragon racial epithets.
Slug stands up, totally punch drunk, just like got knocked out by Roy Jones Jr. or something. And I stand up and I cast a healing spell on myself, and I say, "Wow, we scared her off, huh? Can I get a drag of that cigar there, son?"
It's all soggy right now.
That's okay.
Cousin Eddie will remind his dad that Roy Jones Jr. doesn't knock out stuff anymore. He gets knocked out.
No, that's right.
Oh, snap.
Sort of like Mike Tyson.
And I'm just gonna chill here on the bank and ready in action. I can't really. By the time I swim over there, this D&D session will be over. So I'm just gonna chill.
You've got like 5 foot of movement while swimming.
Watch
Unless
out
he
for the
rides a
glow.
crocodile person with one eye.
Hey,
Yeah,
there
which
you
I can't
go.
do right now, so I'm all out. All right, just
Can we
keep an
take
eye
a
out for the
long
glow.
rest?
You could.
20. And then you say it's a double move across the water with the swim, or is that just if you wanted to take your time? Is it easier to swim?
Yes. If you're not doing like a dash action, then you can just go ahead and swim since you aren't exhausted. If you're going to dash while you're in the water, you need to definitely roll the athletics check. And in Cousin Eddie's case, anytime he looks at water sideways, he needs to make an athletics check to cross it.
Okay, so let's see. I moved, what is it, 25, 10. That's 20. So I got 30 foot of movement. Yeah, I don't want to dash. I just want to go slow. So just five more feet.
Okay.
Okay. And that's it for me.
So as a free action, I'm sorry, Tragon. I asked, I said, what happened to the dragon? I didn't even know what happened to myself. All of a sudden, I saw the water explode in front of me, and then all I saw was just the gates of Valhalla. And then I was fixing to enter the gates, and then all of a sudden said, Zeus says, I don't need you right now. I need you down there. And then I see all you guys again. What the hell happened?
Dragon. Bad news. Didn't it bite her? Didn't it bite him?
Did we kill
Yeah,
it?
Yeah,
Did we
it
kill
made
it?
him good.
no, and we chased it off. So fill your pockets as best you can. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, well, that's a good idea.
What are we down here for anyway? I forgot already.
So
We have to clear this area out.
We're
So
down
they
here
can
for you to
reach
turn your fucking
forward.
music off because it's annoying the
we're
shit
looking
out
for
of
the
me.
source of some dude's forge, and also we can sell like the area,
I was
like a
being,
map of the complex.
I was
And we
being
got to get all the
sarcastic.
magic items,
Okay.
Yeah,
SmiteWorks items.
yeah.
Yes, all the SmiteWorks items.
Are we I want to run across and start pulling out treasure? Do we really want to do that? Or are we going to all cross over and try to go find this spawn of a lizard? What's the plan?
I would like to kill it. What does everyone else feel like doing?
I think it's probably trying to recharge its spell. It's
Yeah.
a breath weapon.
Yeah, I'd like to kill it.
I think Cousin Clark's got it handled.
Yeah. If we kill it, we won't have to deal with it later, nor will anyone else.
I'll hold an action.
If we leave, we finish this adventure, and then it won't be able to come back anyways.
Maybe.
Sabu has 2 more rounds of Phantasmal Force on it. Here's one. I'll go ahead and stow my shamisen and start swimming. This should be half movement. And that's my turn.
Well, I guess my option is to go see what I see.
Are you in the bathroom? You suddenly got echoey.
Did I really? I don't know.
To me, it did anyway.
Yeah, a little bit.
I didn't change anything. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna. Well, okay, from there, which is 30 feet, do I see any more than? Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Do I see a dragon?
You can roll a perception check if you wish.
Okay, I would like to do that.
You do indeed see a dragon.
Kill that shit.
Oh. Yeah, I misinterpreted the map. I thought that was all. Yeah, I see how it works now. Okay, I'm gonna yell, "Here she is!" And I'm gonna get up on the land.
As soon as you step on the land, she spits at you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah.
It's only like 11d8. It shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, it's not
I
bad.
will use my inspiration for the dexterity
Awesome.
saving throw.
Excellent. You do that. You succeed. You'll be taking half damage.
Half of 24d8.
Fantastic.
Oh, God.
Fucking A, man. Down I go.
Boom! Down you
Jesus.
go.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass my turn.
At least you're not in the water, right?
Right?
That's true.
I wasn't even done moving yet. I had more movement, but I guess not.
Where I was at, did I hear this blood-curdling, deathly scream by chance? And did I hear him say, "Here she is"?
I will allow all of you with advantage to hear him say, "Here she is." And as he's saying "is," it gets cut off. So everybody roll their perception at advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie, you hear earwax. Thus far, Tregan, Benazar, and Ruprecht, you all hear it. Yes.
Do we tell that it was a breath weapon attack too?
You just hear Clark scream, "Here she is," and then get cut off as he's finishing "is." And Splug, same for you. You can hear it as well.
So we have to help him. Something didn't sound too right.
So I'm going to go ahead and do a dash. So that'll be 10, 55.
Clark
45,
is down.
45, 55, 60. And on the other shore, I'm waving, saying, "Come on, guys."
Can you give me an athletics check for the dashing swim across that last section?
I'd be more than happy to do a successful check for you.
That was a successful check. You made it.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't put my foot in my mouth in that one. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's get this bitch.
Cousin Eddie will dash. Let's see here. So that's 10 feet for I I could jump into there, and that would be 20, correct?
It's half to move anyway, so you're at half movement for being double exhausted, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
So
also
10 of that
dashing.
would move 30 feet. So yeah.
Okay,
So
so
dash would move 30 feet.
okay, yeah. Roll me an athletics check. You're gonna drown, boy. I have a feeling. You won't be able to make the dash.
Okay, so I will just jump into the water then and stay there.
I want to try, let's see, 10, 20, oops, sorry, 10, 20, 30 to there. And I'm going to try to do a second move. So I'll do my skill, athletics. Come on. Oh,
That succeeds.
and then 10, 20, and then right up on the shore. There.
All
Very
right. So that's 10. Now, is this next one a 5-footer or a 10-footer?
That'd be another 10 because that's. No, I'll give it 5. I'll give it 5.
15, 20, 25, 30. Then I will do the same thing. Oh, shit. Splug, you're in the way. Well, screw it. Here I go. And you need athletics, you said?
Yes, sir.
Oh, crap. This is going to be bad. I'll roll with inspiration.
Awesome.
Athletics, here we go. Please don't fail me. Why didn't it?
I got it.
Oh, I didn't roll with inspiration. You need another one to do that because I forgot to hit advantage.
You succeeded. You don't need to use your inspiration.
Oh, well, thank you. I know. Yeah, I called it, so it's my fault. So. I'm good.
Awesome. Benazar.
All right. So 5 or 10, 15. That count good?
Yep.
All right. 20, 25, 30. Do I have any sight on Clark?
No.
Son of a bitch. All right. I'll take a dash action. 5 or I guess that's 10, 20, 30.
Yep. An athletics check.
All right. I mean, it's a +0, so could be worse.
Okay. You jump in the water and blub,
All right.
blub, 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 blub. You're going to go find the
Alright.
bottom.
All right. Cool.
What's your
There's a lot of
constitution?
coins down there.
My constitution is a 16.
Oh, okay. So you actually have a couple of rounds to kind of get yourself back to the top before you might be possibly drowning.
All right. Can I swim while I'm drowning?
No. All right. She is unseen by the rest of the party members, so I'm just going to do that. Oh, this is the last round of the Phantasmal, is it not?
Yes, it is.
So why don't you go ahead and apply that Phantasmal damage. Thank you very much,
Did
sir.
it kill her?
No.
She was in the red. It was a reasonable question.
Clark.
Boop.
You said potions are a bonus action, right?
Yes, I allow potions as a bonus action.
All right. I cast Bless first off, and I'm going to use a first level spell slot. I will
The
be
natural
blessing,
666. Thanks for the follow.
Rupert.
Welcome to the stream.
I will be blessing Tragon, and I will be blessing myself, and then I will run around this area here as 5, 15, 25, and up on the ledge here. And then I will administer a healing potion to Cousin Clark to get his ass up so we can kill this goddamn dragon. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, so my potion disappeared. Where did it go? Anyways, I'll get a no, it's gone. Anyways, I'll heal you in just a second. In fact, I'm gonna do a 2d4 plus 2 here. You'll get back 8 health. So you'll have to. I have to redo a potion here. My potion disappeared.
Now, did your potion disappear? Or did you use all of them?
No, I got potions. That's for sure.
I think it means the effect.
Yes, the effect, the dragon drop pendant. Yes.
You have it marked as carried on your inventory.
It says carried. Yeah. The actual the categories there for potions that I made, but the actual effect isn't. Oh, there it is. It just appeared. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. This is my first time using Fantasy Grounds. I'm sorry about that.
All right. So Rubric will move up through here. Is this difficult terrain at all through this little crevice area?
Yeah, you're not large, so you're not squeezing.
All right. When I get to here, can I see the dragon anywhere?
You do not see the dragon anywhere.
Granted,
Nobody's checked that little alcove that's due north of you that's kind of cut back to the west a little bit. Nobody's checked there yet.
Well, we don't see any glowingness, right?
No, you see no glow.
All right, so I'll come in. There's 15, 20. Still nothing. 25.
Still nothing.
And 30 to there.
Nothing.
All right, I will ready a spell versus something coming out of probably that pool.
As a free action, I look up. What do I see?
You see Rupert and the cave.
There's no like exit way.
What never gets old.
Nope.
Dave not knowing how to work Fantasy Grounds.
On the east side over there, since it's not drawn out.
I'll do a perception too, I guess.
Oh, that's a good thing. Thank you very much for reminding me on that.
The east side, yo.
East side.
Versus the west side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't know that, so I'll be rushing
West
here.
side.
You got blessed. Go for it.
Okay, but okay. 10, 20, 30, 40.
40, 50 or more. The Bloody Red Baron.
Where
He
you
laid down the
going?
score.
I'm going
80 men
somewhere else over
died.
here. I'm going to check something.
He wants to go
He-
all by himself.
Yeah, this guy
So,
fucking runs off every
yeah.
session by
So
himself.
that's
What a
30,
fucking moron.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
He always thinks he knows something, and he's always
Okay,
wrong.
give me, since you're dashing, your last portion of your dash is actually in the
And of
water where it
course,
begins. Can you
I am talking about
give me
Trigon,
that
not the
check.
player. I would never call Praetors a moron. I wouldn't do that. I'm talking about Trigon.
And Benazar, give me an athletics check right off the bat. Trigon, did you seriously just roll that?
Yeah, what happened?
Your typical roll?
All right, well. All right, put me back.
It was what, right about there would be beginning of your dash? Right there. Okay. Yeah, so you're going to start going under the water just as Benazar comes up to the top of the
I
water.
wonder where Geo's getting that. If you dash in the
use
water,
me
he
as a
makes you roll an
perch.
athletics check, and if you fail, you don't get to swim. Where the fuck did he get that?
Were you climbing on top of Tragon, pulling yourself up on Tragon as you pull him down?
Pretty much.
I've got one hand on the ground there, and with the other one, I'm going to try and grab Tragon and drag him onto the island with me.
Okay. With that, since you're doing a help action, Tragon, you are welcome to go ahead and roll athletics again, this time with advantage.
I think he's just making that up just to make it fun. Because I don't know where that rule is.
Awesome. Very good. All right, so you can drag him up onto the island next to you. Trigon, go ahead and put yourself right next to him.
Yeah, Jeff incorporates a lot
Gracias.
of previous edition stuff just to make shit more difficulty.
Do I have anything left on my turn? Or would that
Difficult
take
dash
That would take
Y.
pretty much everything. I mean, you might have a couple
Alright.
more feet of movement, but you've used your actions and everything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking at all this treasure and probably start grabbing what looks most valuable.
Okay. So,
Next turn.
my question is this to all of you as we reach the end of the round.
Beer break?
Are you going to... Yes, we'll take a break here in a second. So you guys can think about this while we're on break. Do you want to continue looking for the dragon, or are you guys going to go collect the cashola rewards that are sitting here in the middle of this island?
Well, I mean, I think we should check just to see if it's in that little pool over there.
It
Yeah.
seems to me that barring any kind of magic or teleportation, that dragon has to be in here.
Okay.
Is the water deep enough that if I'm in the water and it swims underneath me, it's going to bump my feet?
It's actually... The water where you are right now is deep enough it can swim under you without touching you at all.
Okay.
When you get to that last 5 foot to the northeast of you, that's when it starts getting a little bit closer. I mean, she can still swim
Hey, the kitten
underwater
hugs.
entirely, even in that little rivulet.
Welcome, viewers of the Kitten Hugs. Thanks for hosting the
It tells you
stream.
how deep it is. But what we're going to do is we're going to go on break. We'll take a 10-minute break, so 20 minutes after the hour. And when we come back, you guys will let me know what you would like to do.
Cool.
All
Thank you.
right.
Unless
Hi.
there's a cousin Clark, there could be an underground like a cave entrance down there. Maybe the dragon could escape that way. I don't know. We'll have to look though, because I do want to have peace that the thing ain't gonna come up out of that pool and get us when we're taking all this treasure.
And cousin
I-
Eddie, it does have that special treatment in the water, so if you pee, we will all know.
It turns blue.
All right, see you guys in a few.
All right.
I mostly just want the experience. Give me them eeps.
The fuck noise is that? The fuck? Oh, it's Doug sniffing. He might have a cold. And no push to talk. What is all that noise? There is currently an 8-second delay. Things are happening 8 seconds before you see them on the stream.
Okay, so I'm back.
As am I.
As I are. Everybody's back.
Si, senor.
Excellent. All right, so gentlemen, what would you like to do? Do you want to go search out the island and look at the treasure? Do you want to go look in the hole, looking for the dragon? What do you want to do?
I vote we kill her.
Kill the dragon.
Killer.
So let's spend another round looking around at least.
Alrighty, well then, Cousin Clark, you are now active and alive.
I will stand up.
You
I
can stand up.
will do a perception check to see if I notice any dragony stuff.
Alrighty, you do so. You see no dragons.
I will ready a melee attack for when any dragony stuff happens.
Excellent. Splug.
This dragon's nowhere in sight, huh?
Do not see a dragon.
I'm going to come up here and hold an action to cast a spell. If, in fact, I'm going to move back here now that I think about it. Cousin Clark's still in pretty bad shape, so I think I'm going to go ahead and give him another Cure Wounds spell. Level 1 spell slot, by the way, sir.
Alright.
Yes,
And that will
thank
be
you.
it for me. I will pass the turn.
Meanwhile, Cousin Danger Eddie.
Cousin Eddie will move forward his maximum allowable non-dashing movement, making sure to sag as low as he possibly can in the water to hopefully catch something bumping his feet. And if something does in fact bump his feet, he is going to swing his weapon at it.
Excellent.
Lightning bolt.
All right.
You're already trying to
will,
ding Stooner
I guess,
before he even
start
plays.
off by doing another perception check.
You cannot
looking
do that
for
in
any hints
advance, no.
of his magical glowiness. So let's do a little skill. And thanks to my eyes of whatever seeing that I've got. get a little bit of advantage.
Oh yeah, it's true. Wouldn't I see the glowiness of the thing coming at me?
If it was in the
Would.
water.
And Ruprecht, you see the fact that there are dragon tracks that pass basically right through where you're standing and into the pool to
All
your
right.
east.
I
Oh,
will
boy.
call out that
Depth charger.
I see tracks in this direction, and I will start moving over to here and to here. Still no signs of glowy glow.
There is no glowy glow. However, you do see into that water right there that it goes very deep.
Very deep. Okay.
Very, very deep. This water is much cleaner than the other water, and now that you're in a humanoid form and have your, I'm assuming, your ball of light, since you don't have dark vision.
Oh, that's a good point. Let's see what I have. I would have to let's light a torch or something. So I can do produce flame. Yeah, produce flame.
So we'll
I'll
say
pay
that you have
double.
your produce flame out, and you're looking down into this pool of water, and you can see that there is a tunnel under the water that leads to the east.
Oh no.
To the east. Okay. All right.
Aha!
I think it's got an escape route this way, under the water to the east.
Maybe she's tried to flee now. She's met her match with the dirty, rotten scoundrels.
Does the flea passageway grant as much experience as if we killed her?
No.
So perhaps we should, we don't see any sign of her. Perhaps we should loot up as much treasure as we can. And
GTFO.
then maybe she'll try to arrange to meet us on the outside. Probably set up a trap.
My thoughts.
That's good thinking there, Ruprecht.
I'll stay right here and I'll watch to see if anything comes out, and I'll ready an attack. And I'll just say I'll kind of guard this area and see make sure she doesn't come back this way. And that's it for me.
Okay, so knowing that, I don't know, did we search this at all, or I'd like to do a detailed search to see if I see of anything of magical weapons or value other than just all the
God
coinage and all
damn
that.
it.
Right. And in order to do a detailed, we'll have to come out of initiative because it's greater than what 6 seconds a shot will do. I'm basically waiting just to see what people are going to do. If they're going to jump in the pool to go down the tunnel after the dragon, or what they want to do.
So did Benazar and I hear any of that from where we're at?
I don't think so. I don't think that they were all yelling at each other over there.
No.
Benazar, what do you want to do? You want to head over there? You want to position ourselves here in case they're wrong?
We're buying treasure.
I'm going to come over here to the wall, and I'm going to put a python into the wall with rope.
Wait, how are you doing that?
With my hammer.
It's not your turn.
I thought we were out of initiative.
Not yet. No, I'm
we're
waiting to
deciding
find out
that.
what's going on with Tregan and Benazar before we take out of the
No,
church.
he wouldn't let me do a detailed search without coming out of initiative and all that. It means we'd lose track of her, and no, we're not willing to do that. So, no, then I would just rummage. I'd like to grab some. Damn it, that's a free interaction. To like put some of the treasure in my pocket, maybe to irritate her. But I'm going to position myself with my bow to see if I see anything move unexpectedly, and we'll fire away.
I don't think any of us is going to want to go swim down the tunnel after. So we
Yeah.
could probably come out of initiative unless anyone says that they really want to.
I say we do. We can always go back in if we need to.
That's fine.
Yeah,
If that's
okay.
the way we're gonna do it, that's fine. Okay.
And I think as long as we don't take like 8 hours to find her, then she can't like do a long rest. So
We
Alrighty,
just
then I'm
gotta
taking.
expect a breath weapon will be recharged. That's about the only thing. So somebody's going to get their ass handed to them. So
Yeah.
Then come on.
Alrighty, so we'll come on out of this, and you guys can go ahead and place yourselves wherever you would like. I'm going to assume that Mr. Eddie is being helped around by Splug and others.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna put a rope
Splug,
on
get
the-
a pitting. Get that
Yeah.
rope over, and we'll pit.
Why
it
do
over
these
here
guys
so
keep
we can
calling it
cross over without
pitting?
issue if
It's
needed.
piton.
Yep.
Yeah, we
I'll
can just
help with
pull
that.
It's never
easy.
been pitting.
And the way I'm gonna tie it with my
I'm a
50
grammar
foot
Nazi,
rope,
you guys.
I'm gonna
I can't
tie
take it.
with a sailor's knot to where I can just pull one end of it and it'll just come off of the python. Of course, I'm gonna lose the python. But I
Python.
don't care
Dave
about that.
says
I got those
python.
anyway, so.
The other guy
Right.
says pitting,
Not a problem.
and it's piton.
And I'm gonna hang out
Alrighty.
here as a early warning system still. And I'm gonna try to hide over in there, up against this
If you
wall.
say
here.
if you say python or pitting
Gotcha.
in my game,
Alright,
you're
so
out.
you'll be the early
That's
death
it.
system.
I kick you out.
Awesome. And I will drag and drop the Dragon's Horde into the party sheet.
Jesus, it lagged the party sheet. Holy shit, that's a lot.
Just a little bit here.
Wow.
Potion, 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 potion. Nice. Scroll, scroll.
Ooh, I like that fine
Holy
shield.
crap.
Ooh, a fine warhammer. Whoa. Oh. Oh.
Jeez Louise.
It's a lot of money.
We just hit the jackpot.
But
Ooh, there's a wand too.
you found a pearl, 2 garnets, a great axe, 2 potions, a shield, and a wand. Plus, in the neighborhood of 8,000 individual coins between silver and gold.
We'll
Hell
never be
yeah.
able to swim.
And this is the next trap where everybody drowns because of the amount of gold on them.
Here's what we do. We take enough to buy a bag of holding, then come back and just fill it with that.
There we go.
And where are you going to buy a bag of holding from?
Well, I mean, we go out and get one.
The magic shop that you've created using the Rob Tui magic shop creator on the DM's Guild
This was
that you put right outside the
I don't
dungeon.
need to do that for Waterdeep there, my friend, because there's already a magic shop in Waterdeep.
Oh
This
yeah,
was not meant to be a serious plan. I just want to
I
point
like
that
it.
out.
Waterdeep, come
Oh.
back, get the treasure.
I'm going to grab some arrows from the party sheet if people don't mind. Let's restock real quick.
Does anyone object to me grabbing the wand?
Guys, if we go to Waterdeep and come back, that dragon's already going to be back here and probably move its treasure. So I would say let's take as much as we can now.
Again, not a serious plan.
Hey, it looks like we have a ship, the Black Pearl.
Yeah.
Oh, wah, wah, wah.
I'm taking the
Oh,
wand.
wait, I got this foldable boat here. No, I'm just kidding.
Would you like a pearl necklace?
Oh God.
Goes right along with your Doug elf on a shelf.
So
Pay
I would
Doug
like
enough
to,
money, he'll not only show up as in an elf costume, but he'll give you pearl necklaces.
with all of this stuff that we have in our party sheet, I would like to take 10 minutes and I would like to perform a detect the magic ritual.
Yes.
And I would like to find out what all is magical that we have in party treasure. And then we can
Alright.
start to ascertaining what we can take and what we can leave. Because I don't think we should leave and come back, guys. When we leave, we just need to write off all this copper and whatever.
Okie dokie. Well, I will start identifying the things in the party sheet that are considered magical.
Rupert, are you still over there where you're watching the pool?
Yep.
Okay. All right, because I'll step over here to watch anything else while they're doing that.
Pat Benazar, you've proved to be a faithful ally to us in our time of need. I
Goddamn
think it's
right.
you're goddamn right. I think you should kind of stay with us now.
I'm down with that. This was fun. I mean, that dragon barely killed any of us.
Yeah,
There's only 3 of you.
yeah.
2
Well,
of you, 3 of you, I don't know.
as a
All right, there you
token
go.
of my gratitude, I've got this whistle that I want to give to you, and you can just whistle it in the open night air, and you can summon like undead. It's just not my
Hot
forte.
damn.
So yeah, I'm gonna give this to you. I kind of between you and I, the last guy that you're kind of taking his place for, he was a kobold. I mean, he was okay, but he lied to me and said he didn't have that whistle. So anyway, I'm gonna give you this whistle, and you can have it.
All right. I will take that whistle.
Okay. Well, it's got a name.
Weather in
It's called Night
Saskatoon.
Caller.
Snap.
Yep.
And I can read it too. I speak Dwarven.
Well, there you go.
Dwarvish.
All right, so everything that people have gotten that has not been identified yet, I do believe
Saskatoon
has been
and
identified
Spokane,
either on
exactly
character
the
sheets
same
or in the
temperature right now.
party sheet.
There you go.
We had a potion of flying this whole time.
And water breathing.
Oh shit.
Let's get all the good stuff, and we don't need some of the stuff that's not magical, right? Really? We need to keep just weighting us down, isn't it?
I put it in the party sheet for you.
Like
You can
like
just take
8
it
great
out.
axes. You don't want to keep 8 great axes.
Yeah, exactly. The long sword stuff that we don't really need.
Can we blow the whistle and maybe summon a vendor to where we can sell it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are those
nice.
are the other great axes? Are they marked with the symbol of the forge though?
No, but the longsword is.
A great axe shows that it's got a marking on it. What does that mean? Do we know what that means?
Which one?
The great axe +2. I think it said it has a.
It
Yep.
bears the Smith mark.
It has the Smith mark. It has the Fantasy Grounds mark on it. The SMiteworks.
He wanted
Okay.
us to bring us stuff, didn't he? The guy that hired us.
He
Alright.
basically he really wanted the map. He wants the
Right.
map more than anything else, and he wanted it cleared out so that way they could go in and refire the forges.
How about this
All right.
fine warhammer with the gem? Just got a gem in it. That's it.
All it is. Yep, it's just
Okay.
a finely crafted warhammer.
Am I the only one that uses a shield here? I think I am. Aren't
Yeah.
I?
No, Rupert uses one.
I've got one, but I don't.
Wooden
carry
one.
it. I don't use it. Yeah.
Do you want the shield, Rupert?
Only if it's a wooden one. If it's got metal, I don't want to use it.
Yeah, that's right. You're one of those fucking tree huggers. That's right. Hey, but I like that though. I'm not complaining. You can do some pretty cool stuff, and it's kind of funny because every time you shape change, you've
Trying
got
to
a
check the
eye
weather
patch
in
on there.
hell.
It's amazing how you can do that.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But if you guys would quit using all and relying upon these metal objects, you would return your knowledge of druidic ways and untap your true power.
I'll get to it later.
What's he talking about?
It's only 50 degrees in
I
hell.
don't know.
That is
Just nod your
fucking
head.
hilarious.
Alright.
It's 61% humidity. That's bullshit.
I'll have to consult the forest spirits to see if you're another one, Benazar.
Okay, that sounds interesting. I mean, not like fight a dragon interesting, but it's doable.
Somebody has a
So-
fixation.
I think, do we just want to start grabbing stuff off the party sheet, or do we want to remove stuff we're not taking with us?
Why don't you take the stuff that you guys want and leave the stuff you don't behind, and then what I'll do is I'll convert it to cash for you.
Alright, I'll grab the gems.
I love how it goes. I'll grab the gems. I'll be good. I'll grab the gems for you guys.
What is cousin Eddie? What's your weapon? Melee weapon?
It is a magical great axe.
Is it +2?
+1.
It is +2 right now. Cause look in there. There's a +2.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I'll grab that great axe. So +2.
Now you got one for each hand.
Does the
Oh.
cleric want to take the potions?
Lots of potions. Lots and lots of
I mean, I could. I've used about, holy shit. I use like almost 10 potions in here. It's up to you. I do. I administer them normally, or I will administer them anally. #AA.
Anal action.
So I can't take the healing potions. I will definitely use those on you folks. So you can go ahead and delete those 2 out there, and then I'll just add 2 more on my sheet. That'll put me up to 4.
All right, I'll take. Let me see where I am at weight wise. Oh, I'm good.
Does anybody want the potion of water breathing or flying? Because somebody should have those anyway.
That could come into use. I mean, if we have another sorry, I got to get back into character. If we have a situation like we just had, that potion of water breathing would probably come in pretty good shape. Or even maybe if there's a dragon flying around, we could use that potion and attack it that way.
I think one of the bugbears should have water breathing. Probably the one that can actually move.
Yeah.
And then somebody should have the flying one. Someone with melee.
So Eddie, you take flying, and I'll take water breathing.
So his corpse goes
All right.
flying through the air instead.
I'm taking the scrolls and the spell books.
Who else has got bows other than me?
I do.
You want to split the arrows? You need
Yeah, let's do it. If you erase those, Jeff, we'll each take 26.
All right.
Thank you.
So the only thing that's left is the potion of flying.
Eddie's going to take that.
Yeah, Eddie's gonna take.
So I've got 48.44 encumbrance left. How many coins will that carry?
Well, considering 10 coins equals a pound.
Okay, so that's like
488 coins.
Yeah.
The copper ones are lighter, I think, right? Go ahead and just carry those.
Copper lighter. Yeah, that would be wonderful. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take whatever's left over in the parcel items. I'm going to sell those, make them into cash for you. So all but the prison key can go in there. Which I'll just delete.
Leave it for the dragon.
leave here, you can have this key. And then
Oh,
ammo.
snap.
Fuck yeah. You're just gonna let us carry it? That's cool.
Oh
if
yeah,
you
I'll let
are.
you guys carry it.
Oh,
I'm
Could
gonna let
we,
you guys carry it so you guys can convert it later or whatever.
Oh, that's
Could we-
awesome.
Could we
Yeah.
leave the 2 extra silver pieces for the dragon too? That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Leave
yeah.
the 2
Let's do it. That should be an extension for the 50, coins times 50 weight for the pounds or something. If only we
And-
knew somebody at SMiteworks.
And then, is the tops of these rocks like have some dust or dirt on it that could draw in?
F you, dragon.
Screw you, Night Scale. Here's
Uh,
our two silvers and a key.
I was gonna draw a big dick and put the silver coins in the balls.
Oh, jeez.
Well, we'll draw DRS was here. Okay.
Sure.
and-
Oh,
Sure.
God.
That's more family friendly.
Okay.
Man,
I will
family
say
friendly.
that during this time period of sorting out treasures, Splug doing his ritual and other things, you guys can take a short rest.
Ooh,
No,
I play,
thank
Oh, nice.
I play Song of Rest. I get to use
Solid
that.
jive.
Use
Thanks
a
for the
couple of
follow.
hit dice heals.
I want to leave 1 eye patch over one of the testicles.
Wow, Clark, that was awesome.
Yeah, but I got
So
a
what do
6
we
on my
get
Song of
with-
Rest, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
what do we
at-
get with this Song of Rest? What do we get with that?
An
D6.
extra D6 when you spend a hit die.
Yeah.
Does that apply to me as well?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, cool. I'm good.
Yay, wild shape abilities back.
I'm good.
Ah, crap. I should have done second one. God damn it. Oh, well. I didn't even remember I had second one. What am I, a fighter? Okay. Action Surge. Never used it. Christ. I was too nervous about the dragon.
I missed rebuking maximum damage back to the dragon as well. So
Mhm. But that was because you were just plain flat out stunned when it came up out of the water right in front of you and bit your head almost clean off.
Yeah, I'm still cleaning the shit out of my britches over that.
Give points, lightning bolt
Alrighty,
1.
so gentlemen,
Jesus.
what is your goal at this point? You are currently in the cave that's flooded, full of water. It smells kind of gross down here. In the bowels of the stone tooth.
So
What do you want to do?
Benazar wouldn't know this, but how much money were we offered to give that map?
I don't recall off the top of my head.
I think it was
Because-
30,000 gold each, not divided each.
Now, it was some very low amount. Like,
100. It was 100 gold was the initial offer, and it was talked up to 150.
Yeah, fuck that guy. We don't need to map shit.
We're rich. Do we get anything else by turning in the map?
Nope, just extra gold,
I mean,
and you get to complete the quest, which will give you experience points.
Oh yeah, we need that. Let's do it.
Who wants to draw it? Because I'm not drawing it.
I'll sketch out a map. Oh wait, who? Well, didn't we need to know who had pencil and ink and?
Yeah, there was one
Parchment.
person
I have
who
plenty
did
of
have
stuff.
pencil and paper initially that was doing some stuff like that. However, the druid ate him.
I have chalk and some parchment.
There you go.
Yeah,
Sketch it out.
I have ink and all that stuff too. So, well, actually, I don't know if I have ink. It was pretty expensive.
Okay, I will attempt to draw a map of this level on one parchment.
I give you a
Want me
couple
to-
pieces of chalk also because I have 10 pieces of chalk. So I gave you a couple more.
All right.
Okay, so if Benazar is the one who's going to draw the map, then all I want is I just want 5 intelligence checks. These are just how well he draws the maps. You can do them out in
Alright.
the open if you wish.
Oh shit.
Level 1's going to look kind of funky.
nice.
Good. Good. Decent. Awesome. Okay. So for the most part, actually, the cave level is the one that you had the hardest time on. All the rest of them, you had plenty of time to kind of explore as you had entered the dungeon behind the rest of the party.
Right.
And you had plenty of time to wander and explore and see all sorts of wonderful things that they missed on their original passes, or that they just decided to go through and just, murder hobo and kick through.
Yeah.
But your maps are actually relatively decent. Cave map, you haven't really explored the entire level, so it not being as accurate as possible is okay.
All right. I could have sworn I had like a case of scrolls. But so I'm gonna need a way to keep these dry.
I got a scroll case. We can keep them in my scroll case.
Awesome.
And I have 5 pieces of parchment as well.
I can use mine. I have
Okay.
20, so
All right.
now down to
Excellent.
15.
Now, are you guys going to leave the dungeon to go back to Waterdeep and turn your maps in?
I'm good.
Yeah.
And which way do you want to
Sounds
leave? Do you
good.
want to leave by the underwater tunnel, or do you want to go all the way back through the dungeon?
I
We're
think-
slogging it, are we?
I think if we go all the way back to the dungeon, that sounds good. But once we get out, if we want to try to do some survival checks, we can maybe try to find where we think it might let out.
we need to rest a bit because Eddie can barely walk.
I'm going to remind everybody that I remember coming over the bridge that there's an issue with it. So we need to be careful when we're leaving this level to get back upstairs.
Yeah.
And I'll shout for Rupert and see if he wants to come with us or if he's good with staying behind.
Oh no, I'm coming.
Help is on the way, dear.
But we could, I guess I'll swim across slowly. But we could rest upstairs. There's a couple rooms upstairs that we could fortify. We could do a full rest where a dragon can't sneak up on us, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Alright.
Alrighty. Well then, to make a very long story very, very short, you will all reach the upper levels and make your way out the front door with no additional issues. You do see locations where creatures have come in, grabbed things, and left, like on the first level. The room that had all the different foodstuffs and weird supplies and stuff like that. Those have been ransacked by the time you guys get back up there. But other than that, everything else seems to be pretty much exactly the way you left it, corpses and all the way through the dungeon.
If there's any more furniture along the way, Rupert makes sure to break the shit out of all that furniture.
There's plenty of furniture for you to beat the shit out of, yes.
And just in case it's an extra, mimic or whatever the thing was last time.
So you do go back to Waterdeep. You do not see the dragon again. You have gone outside. You took plenty of time to search all around the Stone Talon. I'm sorry, the Stone Tooth? Talon, Tooth, whatever. Stone Tooth. To find the dragon. You did find where this water came out, which is on the east side of the mountain. It comes out to a lake. And you did see, indeed, that there was evidence that she was there, but has flown away. So she has gotten away and may be back another day.
Well, I'm sure that situation's resolved completely.
Yes, oh, of course. But you do make your way back to Baron Althan at the... Oh, good lord, what flippin' place are we at? Oh, the Yawning Portal Tavern and Inn in Waterdeep. You do meet him there, and he will reward all of you with your gold. Let's see, there's 6 of you, so he actually gives you a bonus.
The prime quality maps, sir.
He gives you each 120 gold pieces instead of 120 overall. So he gives you lots of gold. And if we were playing in Adventurers League, you would also have some faction rep that you would have gained there as well.
Cool.
Prater, do you have anything you want to say to let people in on the hook for yours?
The crew, we've got some downtime, right? And I'm going to actually send y'all some stuff in Discord to set it up to meet back at the Yawning Portal for the next adventure.
How much downtime?
What did we do for between this first? I don't remember what we did for the first set. Was it a week?
I think it was 10 days.
10 days. That's fair enough. Yep.
What level is the next one too, by the way?
Yeah, we gotta do Eeps.
Let's see, what is it? It's Schmo, you've got it on your server. What is it?
The level 6,500.
No.
Level 4 Tomoe-chan is what?
Hidden Shrine of Tomoe-chan, level 5.
Level 5 and up.
5, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh no,
We'll be okay at 4.
Yeah, there's 6 of us.
You hope.
No, I don't like it.
Oh gosh,
I don't like it. You said that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, I've been Team Tregon the whole time. Remember that.
No, Tragon. Yes, Tragon will be called away, but that will take place actually in the Yawning Portal. I have that all planned out and the setup for it. So, but downtime, I haven't played it that way, so you guys can tell me what you want to do for your downtime, and you can Discord it to me, and we can set up. Didn't we do some magical buys also? Some extra?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Downtime, get 3,500 XP.
Yeah.
Or I guess only
How far off
3,000.
are we?
No, 2948, I think.
Yeah.
2848.
Okay, and this is the final XP award.
Oh,
There,
and then now only. Yeah, so we're 1848. But we should be able to get that.
48.
Rob, you got some extra
yeah,
experience.
you got 50 additional experience
He
points.
got
for
50
doing
more.
something.
Do I have 50 more than you guys? I have 4652. Do you guys have 4602?
No.
Yeah.
4602. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I got 50 extra.
No, all thing I need to do is get from Geo is you're going to spin up a new entry, correct?
Yes, I am.
I'll get with you on that, and I don't.
Yeah, I'll hang out after we're all done here. So
Yeah, let's talk about it afterwards. But for the setup and all that, no, it will all be revealed back at the Yawning Portal next Wednesday. So
Cool.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Hey,
Yay.
thanks for running, Geo.
How did
not a problem.
Doug
Thank you,
and
Gio.
Doug and Dave? How did y'all fare during the storm?
Go ahead, Doug. I'm sorry.